good morning to you. Welcome to Shop on TV and welcome to our lovely STV viewers in Scotland. My name's Shona, it's great to have your company. I'm really thrilled because we have got our best-selling skincare range for you this evening, and not only that, it is the most repeat ordered skincare, well, product, full stop, on Shop on TV. Now, we sell out of this range, the whole range, time and time again. So we're thrilled that we've actually managed to get some stock in. We've even managed to persuade Richard, the founder, to pilfer his US stock so that we can give it to you tonight because we know how much you love it. We've got some fantastic deals, a lot to get through this evening. Now, our sort of hero here that we're starting with is this AM and PM duo that we've got from My Instant Effects. The clue is in the name. You know, if you want to look like these people do in their before and afters, then you need to be getting this into your basket, and super quick, because I know how busy it's going to be. And you get the sneak preview in Scotland. You get this sneak preview before we join the full ITV network at 12:30. So be quick, please. It doesn't matter what skin type. It doesn't matter your ethnicity. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. It doesn't matter what your age. Your skin is going to benefit from this. Now, what I love about this range is it's not just about the instant effect, and the clue is in the name. It's about the longevity. It is about the wonderful skincare that you're going to get: hydration, lifting, plumping, smoothing, rejuvenated, youthful, luminous skin. Well, we all want that, right? Now, this deal is extraordinary. It should be £91 for this AM and PM, but today it's just £45.99. That's actually less than you would pay for the night cream alone. And if you look at some of the clinicals, because this is all backed up with science, it is extraordinary. If you wanted to buy this for someone for, can I say the dreaded word? Can I say Christmas? If you wanted to buy this for someone and then they had a little Google and they looked to see how much you'd spent on them, they wouldn't believe it, because they'd think you'd spent $49.99 just on the PM. Sorry, £49.50. Sorry, I made it 49 pence more expensive there. 045001. We are going to go through all of the science, and we're going to show you those technical and clinical and independent trials as well. But we've got loads more. Now, we have a duo, well, two lots of duos actually, but we're going to start with our eye lifting serum duo set. So you're going to get two of these. It is so nearly a buy one, get one free, or a two for the price of one, virtually. Less a few pennies. So this is great. Again, you want to split them up. You want to have one for you, one for your daughter, one for you, one for your best friend, one for you, one for your other half. Or maybe you're stocking up because you are one of our repeat purchasers and you want to make sure that you never, ever without your eye lift serum. This is the night to do it. When you look at what you can achieve and how much confidence, look at this lady here. Look at the bottom picture and look at the eyelid. Open, fresh, engaging eyes. That's the first thing we see, isn't it? We meet someone for the first time and you make that eye contact with someone. What a difference when the eyes look fresh, they look awake, they look ready to take on that world. And maybe you are someone who loves to do a smoky eye. Look at the space that you would have had to do that. Here you can see a different type of skin here, a different ethnicity. Youthful skin anyway. You know, this Oriental Asian skin is always very youthful. But look at the redness, look at the puffiness that has gone away from that. It just looks like it's been airbrushed, but I promise you, these pictures cannot be airbrushed. They are authentic. Look at this lady here, the younger lady here, you can see that, but you can see that the freshness, the youthfulness, the bright-eyed and bushy-tailedness is there. And that redness, that sort of slightly angry look underneath this lady's eyes has gone. All in Look at that on the side there, 15 minutes, but actually you're going to start to see these effects almost instantly. That is why it is called My Instant Effects. Now remember, that's a duo there. You're going to get both of them for £31.50. Now we also do have another duo for you. This, I can't wait for you to see these before and afters. The lip plumping on these is just crazy. 3D lip plumping serum that we call this. It's a duo. Again, would normally be £63 if you bought them individually, and they are on the website, so please don't do that. Make sure you go for that item number there, 489183. That's when you're going to get this extraordinary deal. £31.99 for two instead of £63. But let me show you some other products that we've got. Neck and chest, or your décolleté, whatever you want to call it. It's a very difficult area, isn't it, for us, especially ladies, I think, to actually deal with, because, you know, guys, you wear your shirts and you wear your polo shirts and things, but we like to wear something that's maybe a V-neck and show off maybe you've got a special pendant that's been given to you and you want to show it off, but you've got to that point where you're like, oh, really? That area of my body is starting to give my age away. Look at this, extraordinary. And this is what I was saying about this amazing British brand, is that you get instant effects, but you also get long-term longevity in your skincare. Look at that, after 2 weeks. The difference, the crepiness, the deep set lines are going, the smoothness across the chest where we get a lot of sun damage, even the luminosity, the texture of the skin looks better just at a quick glance. That's the confidence that you're going to get with your MIE products there, 003109, and again a fantastic deal on that, £23.99. Now the next product is called the Deep Line Elixir. It's extraordinary how this can literally make such a huge difference. Maybe you think you've got to the stage when you look in the mirror, maybe you're of a certain age where you think, well, it's too late for me. It isn't. Not with this brand, it genuinely isn't. Doesn't matter if you're young, you're old, anywhere in between, doesn't matter your ethnicity, doesn't matter if you're male or female, it doesn't matter your skin type. This product will work for you. Now your Deep Line Elixir, look at this. I mean, this lady, again, it's extraordinary. The forehead lines have, well, again, it looks like she's been airbrushed. Looks like potentially you've gone to have something maybe injected into that forehead. Maybe you just don't want to do it. Maybe you just think, I just don't want to have that done. You don't need to now with this product. This lady here, you can see this is extraordinary. It's not just the forehead lines, but look at what we might call the 11sies area, but she's got a onesie, if you like. It's gone. It's virtually been brushed away, and I promise you, these pictures, we are so tightly governed by ASA, Advertising Standards Agency, we cannot put photos on here that have not been approved. Again, look at the price that we've got for you tonight. We're doing our very, very best to make sure that you can look your best version of yourself. £19.99, and your item number is 040331. Now, we've got the full range for you from MIE on the website, so jump on there, shopontv.co.uk. Remember, you can order on the website, but you can also pick up the phone 033 33 241 241. Do also send your messages in. You can email us, in fact, on studio@shopontv.co.uk. That will go straight into the gallery to our lovely Gemma, who's producing us tonight, and to Kieran, our director, upstairs, and they will send those messages through. So perhaps you want to know, or maybe you want to send us a picture, and could Richard's products help with that? We'd love to hear from you. But I keep mentioning this mythical Richard. Where is the mythical Richard? He's here. We have the founder, Richard Mears, from MIE. Welcome, and it's great that you're here, because we know how much we all love your products, but your passion when you talk about this range is extraordinary.
Well, yes, because well, I've been in the industry 30 years. 30,
we were talking about it earlier.
30 years.
Yeah, knocking on 35.
Yes, 35 years, yeah. Creating many products and helping create products for many household name brands. I've never met any woman in the UK who hasn't used a product.
Well, we're going to get you to say that again in a minute. We've got a little problem with your mic, so we're going to sort your mic out. And let me just talk to you a little bit about MIE. It is a British brand. Now, it is an incredible brand because, Richard, you've just seen a little sneak preview of there. He has been creating formulations for some of the biggest brands in the country, in the world, for many, many years. And he really felt that good skincare was pricing lots of people, men and women, out of the industry or out of the market. So he wanted to create a cream, he wanted to create serums that actually genuinely did what they said they were going to do. So no more were we going to be buying hope in a jar or a bottle or a tube. We were going to actually have effective, efficient and economical products that really did what they said they were going to do. Every single product that we are showing you this morning, however you want to look at it, they are all independently and clinically tested to prove that they genuinely do work for you at home. You've seen some of the professional before and afters, if you like, but we've also got pictures to share from you from ShopOnTV customers who've been absolutely thrilled with this product. And I do urge you, if you're watching us this evening in Scotland and you are one of the early birds, if you like, you are getting these savings that you're seeing up on the screen long before the ITV network. And of course, it's a massive network and suddenly it gets super busy. So I'm thrilled that you've got at least half an hour before ITV join us to do make sure that you get all of your items into your basket. And if you have just joined us, just giving you that little heads up again that this is our best-selling skincare range. It's an all British skincare range, and not only that, it is our most repeat ordered product here at ShopOnTV. Right, lovely Richard is now wired for sound. So Take two. We'll edit that out. They'll take it out in edit. It'll be fine. Nobody will know that we have those problems. It's not live, is it? So you were telling us about that you've been in the industry for over 30 years, knocking on 35, we thought.
Yes, 35, yeah. I always used to say 20 years, and then that was 15 years ago.
Time moved on, yeah.
And so, yeah, I've been making and helping develop products for many household name brands. So I've never met any woman in the UK who hasn't used a product I've been involved with ever. Wow. And, but what I found was that brands would spend most of their money on advertising, celebrity endorsement, influencers. Influencers get paid a fortune. Just be careful. They're paid a fortune. They really do. And I found that also they would talk about their ingredients rather than talk about their products. So they would say, this ingredient is proven to do that, not that the product would do that.
Good point.
And the other thing I found was that a lot of products are difficult to shop, brands are difficult to shop. Like, is this right for my age, my ethnicity, my skin type, etc. So I wanted to do a range that, number one, gave real and visible results. So we don't mask, we actually change the skin. Real and visible results. I want to do that quickly because, no offense, but ladies can be a little impatient.
I knew you were going to say, which is why so many of us do go to an esthetician. But with your products, we don't need to do that.
Well, it's down to personal choice, I'd have to say. But then most importantly to me, I wanted what's called a cumulative build. And what that means is we give you results quick. Over a period of time, and we'll tell you how much time and how much benefit it is. But more importantly, whatever you get on day one, tomorrow you get a better result. The day after you get a better result. The day after you get a better result. The day after you get a better result. And we can only say that because all of our products go through fully independent, full clinical testing. So we don't say things like long-lasting moisturization, because what does long-lasting mean? We say even 12 hours after the first and initial application, on average, you're a 117% more hydrated. We don't say your wrinkles appear reduced, we say your wrinkles are on average reduced by this much
a certain
in this
percentage.
much time.
We are going to go through all of those clinical trials with you as we go through the show, but let's start with the first duo that we've got, which has been so popular, sold out on many, many occasions here on Shop on TV. So I'm absolutely thrilled that we've managed to get stock for you at this unbelievable price. Now, it would normally be £91 for you to buy both of these individual items, but we've got a great deal for you, $45.99. And of course, you are able to pop that on your PayPal and 3 if you'd like. That means you can spread it over 3 payments for interest-free and no extra charges. If you were to go onto our website, or indeed Richard's website, you would see that the PM alone is £49.50. So you are getting an extraordinary deal. For 49p more, you are, well, yeah, so less than 48, well, whatever. 045001. Right, let me ask you about the different products here. I mean, we've got so many different BNAs, it's always very difficult to know where to start with this product. But the PM, I suppose we would say, is the hero product?
Well, there's many hero products. My personal favourite has always been the PM.
Okay.
So I've been involved with something like 2,000 products in my career. This is the only product I have religiously used from day one, from the first day that I signed this off. You know, in terms of what does it do, the question really should be reversed. What doesn't it do?
Okay.
So there is nothing you can comment or measure about your skin that this does not improve. And I just want you to think about that statement for a minute.
So basically, whatever you feel your problem is, you're going to have the solution in this bottle. And I love that, because so many of us have been searching for like almost that miracle youthful elixir, and it is, the industry has made a fortune from hope in a bottle, hasn't it?
Well, actually, in the industry, that's a very common phrase. So if somebody comes to me and says, I would like to do this range, this product, my first comment will be, is it hope in a bottle or is it real?
Yep.
And, you know, 99 times out of 100, it's hope. So they will say things like long-lasting moisturization. They will say things like wrinkles appear reduced. They will say contains Cynake. Cynake is clinically proven to reduce your wrinkles 52% in 28 days. But none of that means the product will do it.
Because it's the formulation. And that's what you wanted to do, was to create a formulation that had a solution for whatever you thought.
There is nothing you can comment or measure about your skin that this product does not improve.
Right.
End of. So, does it reduce wrinkles? Yes. Does it brighten your skin? Yes. Does it firm your skin? Yes. Does it hydrate your skin? Yes. Does it brighten your skin? Yes. Does it make it look more youthful? Yes.
And how long did it take you to come up with this miracle?
Well, it was 2 years is the simple answer, but I had 18 months of abject failure. And because chemistry fights itself, your skin can only absorb so much. And then I went, this is a very boring story, I went back to the drawing board and said, why does your skin age? Why do we age?
Okay.
And one of the main reasons is that there's something in your body called ATP. It doesn't matter what it is, it's just ATP. It's a long chemical name. And as we age, our levels of ATP diminish. So I found an ingredient that would increase and boost those levels of ATP. So every cell in your body needs ATP. Even to die, it needs ATP.
All right.
So if we can increase the ATP, that's good. That sounds good, but it won't work, because that's like having a tanker of fuel and no spark. The spark is oxygen. So we have another ingredient that improves the efficiency of oxygen exchange down in your cellular level by 45%. Lots of facts and figures. But that's still...
This is the science part.
But that still won't work. It sounds great, but it still won't work, because as we age, our microcirculation diminishes. So I found another ingredient that can increase the microcirculation. So now you have microcirculation coming through, bringing blood. Blood brings proteins. Blood brings oxygen. Oxygen is more efficiently exchanged, and you have the energy of younger skin. And with that matrix, we then introduce enzymes to make your skin do what it should do.
Okay. Now, if you haven't guessed already, Richard is the actual scientist. He is the actual boffin, if you'll excuse me saying this.
I am the biggest
biochemist that goes into the laboratory and creates these amazing formulations that genuinely work. We have clinical trials, we have consumer trials, we have amazing before and afters to share with you as we go through with this. But you've put a little bit on your hand, so what is it you want to show us?
Yeah, I was just going to go through the application really. So you don't slather this product on. What we ask you to do, what we recommend you do, is that you just put a small amount on the back of your hand. It's not even 1 pump, it's a petit pois size, and that's enough to do your entire face.
That's a small pea to you.
A small pea. In America, they don't know what a petit pois is.
Do they not?
No, I had to explain it. Anyway, so you put it on the back of your hand, and then you apply it like a colour. So you dip your finger into that, and then dot it around your face like that. The reason we say that is because it's a highly active formula, which means there's less water. So when you put it on the back of your hand, it's warming from the warmth of your skin. When you dot it around your skin, it's warming on your skin. And you will find that small amount is enough to do your entire face. And that's why we say do it like this. If you over apply, it's not a bad thing. It's not going to give you any more benefit. It's just going to waste your money.
Waste your product.
This should last you a minimum of 3 months. Personally, for me, it lasts me 4.5 months, and I use it religiously every night. So if you over apply, you're just wasting your money. So if you do it like this, it'll last you, we always say 3 months, but it will last you longer than that. But it's always better to under promise and over deliver. And that's it. So you would cleanse, apply, face, eyes, neck, sleep. No other product is actually required. If you have issues around the eye, then we would recommend you use specifically an eye product. However, this will also benefit your eyes. It won't benefit your eyes as much as the eye product itself, but everything else it does. So I've just applied a little bit there. And what we should do is probably show you some before and afters, and then tell you some of the statistics that we have. And we have hundreds of statistics.
So this lady here, I mean, I love these split screens because we're sort of really genuinely comparing left to right here, aren't we?
Yeah, and this is just 60 minutes. So this lady's 57.
57?
57.
She looks great.
So she's beautiful on the left. She's got great skin on the left. On the right, she's just got brighter skin, firmer skin. Brighter skin is associated with more youthful skin. So when you have brighter skin, you look younger. That's simple as that. Now, the brightness is caused by several things. Number one, the biggest cause to begin with is hydration.
Okay.
So people think dry skin is a lack of moisturization, a lack of hydration. No, sallow skin, duller skin is hydration. So if you have dry skin, it's about sebum production. And we'll get onto that in a second. So this is another lady. I call this a mother-daughter moment.
It is, because it literally looks like you have wiped the years away, doesn't it, with this?
And this is, again, 60 minutes. So on the left-hand side, great skin. Asian skin ages very well. On the right-hand side, look how much brighter that is. So we're brightening the skin by hydrating it, we're energizing it, and we're smoothing it. We have to smooth the skin, otherwise the light won't reflect as much as it does there. And you can see we're firming it also. And we can tell you how much we firm and how much we brighten. So we've shown you what we try and do is show you different age profiles, different ethnicities to show that it works on everybody. So this is a younger lady, I think she's about 29, 30, and again, 60 minutes. So on the left-hand side, duller skin. On the right-hand side, much brighter skin. When it comes to dry skin, what we do, all of our products will call sebum regulate.
Right, so you were talking about the sebum production, and this is, you know, this is a different thing to, so when your skin looks sallow or when your skin looks brighter. So what has sebum got to do with that?
Well, sebum is where you get dry skin. So you can get oily skin, too much. You can get dry skin, too little.
So does this product sort of regulate?
It absolutely regulates it. So if you're producing too much, it turns it down. And if you're producing not enough, it turns it up. It's regulating. So it's managing. It makes your skin act like it used to do when it was younger.
And doing the hard work for you.
Doing the hard work.
Now, just before we run out of time and join the ITV network, can we talk a little bit about the AM formulation? Because lots of you have got them in your baskets. Now, you haven't heard about the second product. So I want to give you that information to make sure you do check out your baskets before we get our rush on with our ITV. So what's the difference between our AM and PM?
So the AM has got everything the PM's got in it, however much lower levels, because your PM, your skin's primarily on repair at night. So it just acts as a booster. Then it's got some extra ingredients in. So this lady, 57 again, if you look at the left-hand side, she's great skin, beautiful lady. On the right-hand side, look how much brighter it is. To me, my personal opinion is that's probably knocked 8-9 years off her in terms of how she looks.
That's extraordinary.
And that's just 30 minutes.
And so it keeps getting better as time goes on?
Yeah, that's just the 30-minute result.
Right, so that is why, I mean, it's so beautifully named, My Instant Effects. So you get that quick fix, but you also get the longevity.
Yeah, and we can go into the stats and we'll show you that, you know, in 2 weeks it's better, in 4 weeks it's better, in 6 weeks it's better. This lady, I think, is about 36, 37. This just shows you what happens on a gentleman. All of our products are man-friendly. You don't have to be particularly clever to use the product. On the left-hand side...
We're impatient, and what is that saying about gentlemen?
I mean, he's gorgeous on the left. On the right-hand side, he's still gorgeous. He's just gorgeous but looks younger. And again, that's just 30 minutes.
And again, you know, the joy about being a lady, and sometimes the trials of being a lady, is that we do have makeup that we can hide imperfections with. But gentlemen generally, not everyone, but generally gentlemen don't tend to wear makeup. And you can really see how, especially under the eye area there, that luminosity, that freshness is there. And of course, you can't do anything with makeup.
Well, gentlemen use makeup as well.
But not as many.
But what we find is that a lot of clients actually stop wearing makeup. So they apply the product and within a couple of days, they stop wearing makeup. You wear makeup to accentuate your better points and to cover up for what you perceive are your worst points. A lot of, even front of house people, what we call front of house people, so hairdressers, receptionists, maitre d's, this sort of thing, they literally get up in the morning, apply the product, apply mascara, because no woman goes out without mascara.
Or you might have your eyelashes dyed.
Or you might have your eyelashes dyed, and wear no makeup, because this brightens your skin, evens your skin tone. So there's no need to wear the makeup.
Well, I mean, this is a win-win, isn't it? Because that means that not only are we saving you money on your AM and PM deal, but we also might be saving you some money in your makeup bag as well. Do make sure you check out your baskets before we are joined by our ITV network. Just 1 minute before the surge will begin. Lots of you are also shopping ahead on our website, which is ShopOnTV.co.uk. Remember, you can order there, but you can also pick up the phone if you'd like to speak to a human being on 0333 241 241. This is an exceptional value deal. It is your AM and PM duo from our best selling skincare range and our most repeat ordered product here. And I don't mean our most repeat ordered beauty product, I mean full stop. Repeat ordered product here on Shop on TV. So we are thrilled that we've managed to get stock for you. Richard has even managed to pilfer the cupboard from his global US stock as well. So you might even be lucky enough to get some of the US packaging when you get it home. All the same formulations, but slightly different packaging for the US market. 045001 is your item number, and we are very, very busy already. So do check out your baskets before ITV join us in just a few moments. Your AM and PM, that PM which is absolutely extraordinary, giving you instant effects, but also giving you serious, long-term, fabulous skincare that will leave you feeling wonderful. Very good morning to you and welcome to Shop on TV. It's lovely to we've been with our friends in Scotland on STV for the last half an hour, and now it's great to have the rest of the ITV1 network with us. So very, very warm welcome to you. My name's Shona and we are thrilled tonight because we have got our most repurchased product back in the building on Shop on TV. We have got My Instant Effects MIE. Now this particular range sells out time and time and time again, so we're absolutely thrilled that we've got stock for you tonight. but it's already super busy. But if you want to get your confidence back when you look in the mirror, if you want to see something instantly refresh, give you luminosity and beautiful texture to your skin, but also with long-term skin benefits, this is the product for you. This is your day and night duo, AM and PM. It will go through all the formulations and what they're different, how they're different. Now, if you were to buy the PM formulation on its own, you can do that tonight, but please don't, it would be £49.50. What? I hear you say. So actually, if I buy them together, I'm spending less money. Yep, that is right. You can check it out not on only our website, but also on Richard's, on the MIE website. We are giving you the best, a stonking deal, or a corker of a deal. As Gemma, our producer, has just said in my ear, it really is. You cannot do better than this. If you perhaps wanted to buy this as a gift for someone and they went, oh, hang on a minute, I'll just have a little look and see how much someone spent on me, they're going to think you've spent £91. They're going to be over the moon. If you want to use PayPal in 3, which you can, you will have paid this off by Christmas. So if that helps you spread the cost of Christmas, please do use that. You can shop on the website, shopontv.co.uk, or you can also pick up the phone 033 33 241 241, and also send your messages in on studio@shopontv.co.uk. Right, let me show you what else we've got. Another duo that we've got for you, but this is 2 of the same. Now, this is virtually 2 for the price of 1, or buy one get one free, bar a few pennies. So incredible value again. You're going to get 2 of your eye lift serums in your duo set there. Normally would cost you £61, but today it's £31.50. And again, you can get this on your PayPal and 3, but it's about the results, isn't it? Look at that. This lady, her eyes, they are engaging, they're younger, they are fresher, they are focused. And look, if you like to do a smoky eye, oh, look at the space you've got to do that now. So beautiful. And I love under the eyes where there's this sort of the lightness, the luminosity there. It's taken the puffiness away. It's taken the dark circles away. Opened the whole eye area. Different ethnicities, different ages, different, whether you're male or female, whether you've got different skin types, it does not matter with this exceptional British brand. You can see, even with the younger skin here, what a difference that can make in just 15 minutes. That's the instant effect, but of course, you are going to have long-term results as well. You've already found these. The next product that we're going to show you, you've already found them. They're already in your baskets. Make sure you check them out while we have stock. So now, the next duo is, it's Gemma, our producer's favourite product. She won't go anywhere without it. She has one in her handbag and one in her makeup bag, and she will not be without it. So if you want to stock up, if you want to make sure that you multi-order, do it while we have stock. I'll say it again. We lose these products. They sell out time and time again. This is the 3D lip plumping treatment. It's a thing at the moment, isn't it? It's definitely a thing, those big, kissable, luscious lips. And people are going and spending a fortune at aestheticians, and things can go a wee bit wrong. This doesn't even sting when it goes on, but it gives those incredible results. Don't those lips look healthy? Don't those lips look kissable? Don't they look inviting? Don't they look warm and happy, and that, you know, that you just want to speak to this lady? The Cupid's bow on this lady, and also the fullness of the upper lip line there, is absolutely extraordinary. Maybe you've already got full lips, but you want them moisturizing, you want that healthy look. Now look at this, even on this Afro-Caribbean skin takes a wee bit longer. You know, you might have noticed that on the last before and afters, it said 2 minutes. But on this one, 15 minutes. Just takes a little bit longer for the formulation to work on different types of skin, but smoother, healthier, more youthful. Whatever your skin problems are, you are going to have them solved by this extraordinary range. Now, one area that I know is something that really affects me, it bothers me, and you know, even when you open glossy magazines and you see film stars and they might have had a little nip and a tuck everywhere, but the bit that shows us up, neck and chest, sunbathing. In fact, perfect timing, this particular lady here, and Richard will tell you the full story, I'm not going to ruin it, but this lady loves a bit of sun, and the reason that it's white on the other side is because suddenly now you're actually seeing the bottom of the wrinkle, because it's lifted and it's reduced that deep line where the sun couldn't get to. Also, just look down at the décolleté, look at the chest area. Often gets quite crinkly, gets quite wrinkly. Maybe if you're full chested and you lie on your side at night, you get deep lines between your boobs. This is going to help with all of that. Again, instant effects, but also that's, you can see a 2-week effect there. Would be £39.50, but £23.99 tonight. Now, deep lines, always something that perhaps you're of a certain age and you think, oh, well, it's too late for me anyways. I am what I am. It's cue for a song. But you don't have to be. You can actually make a huge difference with your deep line elixir here. Again, looking at this lady, looks like she's been to an esthetician, looks like she's potentially had some injectables. You do not need to do it. As Richard said, it's a personal choice. You can still do that if you want. But when you get results like this, you're not going to need to, are you? 10 minutes and you get that incredible effect. Just £19.99 to get that effect as well, 040331. This lady here, not only are the fine lines on her forehead gone, but look between the eyes. Look at the area that we call 11s, but actually she's only got one, so a onesie there. And again, these are the sort of things that might take you into a beautician's, might take you into an esthetician's. Hopefully they won't take you to a dentist to get it done, with that, you know, seems to be a bit of a trend at the moment. At least if you're going to do it, go to the right place. Again, for a small price, £19.99, maybe it's going to stop you having to do anything drastic. Try your MIE first. Now, you're already doing this, you're already shopping on the website shopontv.co.uk, because we've got even more products from this best-selling range. And of course, this range sells out time and time again. So in actual fact, if you are wanting to get these, you're going to have to be super quick. Now we're going to try and rattle through as many of these products as possible, because we've got so many things that we want to show you. But the first thing I need to do is introduce you to the founder of MIE, but he's also the real deal. I called him on STV, I called him the boffin. He's the real guy. He's the guy that actually goes into the laboratory and creates these formulations for you, actually creating clinically tested and proven products that will do what they say they're going to do. Richard Mears, it's an absolute pleasure to have you here with our best-selling range and most repeat ordered range as well.
Yeah, it's something we're quite proud of, and you know, we're very grateful that you purchase the products, but even more grateful that you see the benefits and then repurchase them
and tell people.
And we're the #1 on ShopOnTV.
You are our most bought product, which is absolutely incredible. Now, we're going to go back. I was showing you all of the products, rattling through them as quickly as I could back there, but we're going to start with the AM and PM duo. Now, the PM, I know, you love all of your products, but this for me is the hero product. Is it kind of where it all started?
It is where it started, actually, and for me it's my favourite. Everyone knows that, and regular viewers will know. I always say this is my favourite. If there's one product you can get out of the range, if you can only afford one product, this is it.
You don't need to do that tonight,
but you can get two for less
tonight
than the one.
Than if you bought this on its own. Yeah,
so with this particular product, you cleanse at night and simply apply face, eyes, neck, sleep. That's it.
Clean, dry skin.
There is nothing you can comment and measure about your skin that this does not improve. So every test known to man has been used on this product. Every single participant, every time frame, whether you are male or female, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 or 70, oily, T-zone, dry combination, Asian, Caucasian, Hispanic, and the other one. Asian, Caucasian, Hispanic, Afro-Caribbean.
Afro-Caribbean.
It will work on you.
So all ethnicities, male and female, any age, you're going to benefit from it. And I think that's what stands this whole brand aside, isn't it? Is because the fact that you've got one product there that works for everyone.
Yeah, and we've tested it and proven it.
Yes.
So, you know, will it, if I am an oily or a T-zone person and I am 20, does it work on me? Yes, and we've proven it. If I am 70, does it work on me? Yes, and we've proven it. So very often when I speak to clients, they might say, I'm too old, nothing's going to work, etc., etc. Well, no. The older you are, the more dramatic the change will be.
Let's have a look at some of those before and afters, because I think that's what it's about, is it's results. You know, we can give you the best deal in the world, can't we? But if it doesn't actually do what it's supposed to do. This lady, how old did you say she was, Richard?
57.
And she looks great.
And she looks great on the left. On the right-hand side, she just looks
Fabulous.
better. So what are we seeing? We're seeing a brighter skin. Brighter skin is associated with more youthful skin. They say babies are bonny. The brighter skin. So this is just 60 minutes after the first and initial application. So you can see how much brighter his skin is. You can see it's firmer. You can see it's firmer because it's smoother. We have to smooth the skin.
The jowl area, for me. Now, lots of us, we're going to look straight at the forehead, we're going to look at the cheeks, we're going to look at the under eyes, but actually the jowl area looks lifted, it looks firmer, doesn't it? It looks more chiseled.
Yes, and we'll show you the actual statistics behind that as well. And then we'll show you some more. I love this one. I don't know why they're all 57, right? But this lady is again 57.
It's a target demographic, isn't it, where we start to really worry about what we're seeing in the mirror, maybe?
Well, yeah.
Shit, that's wiped the years. I mean, that's crazy.
So, Asian skin ages very, very well. On the left-hand side, she's a beautiful lady, great skin for her age. On the right-hand side, I call this a mother-daughter moment. You know, to me, this is about 15 years difference in what you look at.
Well, she was
and
a
this
young
is
mum
just.
then, 15 years.
And then 60 minutes later, you can see how much brighter the skin is, how much firmer the skin is. Again, you look at the cheek area, we've plumped that out. The AM does that a little bit better than the PM, but here the PM has done that very well. And again, you've got that jowl area. And that's just 60 minutes. Its full effect is 8 hours after application.
Wow.
So this is just 60 minutes. And again, we're trying to show you different age profiles, different ethnicities, to show that it works on everybody. Again, on the left-hand side, great skin. She's about 29, if I remember rightly. On the right-hand side, it's smoother skin, it's brighter skin, it's more even skin-toned. And that's
again,
just 60 minutes.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is why this brand is so beautifully named, isn't it? The My Instant Effect. But of course, then it's that long-term skincare that's wonderful.
And I think we should show some
Well,
if I can
exactly
even
what they
say
just
the
said in
word,
my ear.
we'll
Here's
show you some
stats.
statistics. Now, we've got hundreds of statistics. I can't show you them all because we'd bore your pants off and it would take too much time. So, elasticity. What does elasticity mean? It means the firmness of your skin. If you pinch your skin, how fast does it spring back?
Okay.
When we are young, you can't actually pinch your skin. As we age, you pinch your skin and it's like, ooh, it's thinner and it stays up. It doesn't go back. So elasticity is we're improving that bounce back. If you pinch your skin, how fast does it recover? So what we're showing you here, what we show is our lowest, our average and our highest. I don't know any brand in the world which will demonstrate its lowest figures.
Yeah.
Why do we show you our lowest figures? Because they're amazing. 1, 2, it shows we had a 100% success rate. And bear in mind, we're on 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, all different ethnicities, male and female, all different skin types. So in just 1 hour, the average is 99%. In 4 weeks, we're now showing you the cumulative build. So in 4 weeks, you've got 131% average, 6 weeks, 148. Now, if you are over 40,
Yes.
you're likely to be between average and highest.
Really? So it's actually, you know,
The older you are, the bigger the benefit is.
Fantastic.
So our lowest figures here are from our 20 and 30-year-olds. So our worst result there was we gave somebody double firmness. That was our worst result. Hydration. Now, hydration is more important than moisturization. Moisturization is only ever temporary. It only lasts for about 2 to 3 hours.
Okay.
And you would know this. If you go to a professional makeup artist, the first thing they do is spray your face with water.
Absolutely.
That smooths the skin. Hydration is much deeper within the skin. If you are hydrated, you're automatically moisturized. So what we're doing here is we don't say long lasting. We measured it 12 hours later. So you apply the product at 9 o'clock. So we test your skin at 9 o'clock at night for hydration. At 9 o'clock the next morning, 12 hours later, if you can get 12 hours sleep, I don't know anyone that does, except for my teenage sons, on average 117%. Again, we're totally transparent. We show you our lowest figure, we show you our highest figure.
Even the lowest figure.
74% more hydrated. It doesn't take 12 hours to work. You are still that much more hydrated even after 12 hours. So 9 o'clock in the morning, if you applied it at 9 o'clock the night before, you're 117% on average more hydrated than you were last night.
Now, just before we go any further, I've heard how busy we are already. So please do make sure that you check out your baskets. We've only gone into any detail on one product of the entire range. Do remember that these products sell out time and time and time again. Please get this into your basket, 045001. Remember, you are paying less tonight for the whole bundle, your AM and your PM, than you would be if you were just buying the PM, which is what we've just been talking about. On our website and on Richard's website is £49.50 just for the PM. Let's have a look at the AM as well, because that's not just a little bit of flummery, that's not just a bit of packing out the box, that works too, doesn't it?
Yeah, so with the AM, this is what we call a split screen, so you half the face is before, half the face is after. So you can see a duller, more sallow skin on the left. It's great skin. On the right-hand side, it's so much brighter, so much smoother. Now, on average, we're getting 8% luminosity build inside of 30 minutes. 8% doesn't sound a lot, but if you were to go for laser treatment, the best expected result from that is 7 to 9%. And this is the average. So to me, this takes, I don't know, 9 years off this lady. She's 57, as I said.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why all these ladies are 57. So on the left-hand side, she's got great skin. It's beautiful skin. On the right-hand side, look how much better it is. Then I want to draw your attention to the cheeks. What this product does, as well as brighten, as well as smooth, as well as hydrate, look how much more formed the cheeks are, those apple cheeks, and then the jawline. Look at the lines above the lips. They've all reduced. This is just 30 minutes.
Nose to lips as well. I mean, they almost look like they've been filtered out, and they're not. I have to remind you, these are true before and afters. They've not been doctored in any way. This is lovely, isn't it, to see the brightness on this skin. And under the lady's eyes, I love that. The sort of dark shadowing's just gone.
Yes, and Kieran, could we just go back to the split screen, because I want to just draw your attention to something. So when we're talking about firming the skin and smoothing the skin, I want to draw your attention particularly to the forehead.
Yes.
You can see on the right-hand side, look how much smoother it is. So we're firming, we're brightening, and as we're firming and plumping, that sort of, I don't want to call it a spotty effect, but I think if I say it's a spotty effect,
yeah, I know exactly
it does smooth, it does fill out those pores and smooth the skin. And that's all within just 30 minutes. This lady, I think, is 35, 36. And again, we like to show you different ethnicities, different age profiles to show you how this works.
Types of skin. And gentlemen as well?
100%. This particular gentleman caused a bit of a stir, I can tell you.
I bet he did.
He's a very handsome fellow.
I don't know what you mean.
And again, you can see the brightness of skin. All of our products are what I call man-friendly. You don't have to be particularly clever to use the products. You don't have to, you know, have brushes or different things. You know, guys, you can just put it on your fingers and rub it in. You're all right. But I'll show you how to apply it really. And what we find with the day cream is that a lot of people stop wearing makeup on a daily basis, because if you use makeup products to brighten your skin, illuminating powders, to cover up pores, to cover up blemishes. Well, if your skin is smoother, is brighter, and is more hydrated. I mean, very often day creams are called moisturizers. Moisturization is only ever temporary. So we hydrate, and we wanted this to be very long lasting. So what we did is we tested it 24 hours later. And why don't we show you the results?
Yeah,
let's not say long lasting.
24 hours?
So this is not taking 24 hours to work, it's 24 hours later. So we, when I say we, they go to a fully independent clinical laboratory where they don't, they physically measure everything. So they measured the skin hydration at, I don't know, 9 o'clock on Monday. 9 o'clock on Tuesday, they measured it again. On average, 27% more hydrated 24 hours later. Again, we're totally transparent. We show you our lowest figures, we show you our highest figures. If you're over 40, you're likely to be between 27 and 40%. You're likely to be in that area. So the older you are, the higher up that scale you will go.
And when we're talking about these statistics that we're looking at here, and you said they're measured, they are actually measured by machinery.
Machines, yes. Yeah. Luminosity build, so this is the brightness of skin. The average 8%, doesn't sound a lot, 8%. However, 8%, the best expected from laser treatment, which damages your skin and forces it to, or encourages it to regenerate and give you brighter, smoother skin, the best expected result is 7 to 9%. Again, we're totally transparent. We show you our lowest results. That would have been on a 20-year-old, 5% increase. Our highest, 11%. So again, if you're over 40, you're likely to be between average and highest.
Incredible.
And that's just 30 minutes.
That's just 30 minutes. And of course, remember, this is instantly giving you that wonderful feeling, that confidence, because I think a lot of it is about confidence, isn't it? Skincare and how we see ourselves, and we feel better about ourselves when our skin looks better, looks younger, looks fresher, looks plumper, looks firmer, looks more toned. Makes you feel better about yourself, and maybe, just maybe, you won't have to spend as much time and money on makeup as well. Now, I love it when we actually hear from you at home and you actually tell us how you've gotten on with these products. And that's what we're going to share with you now, testimonials from our customers. Now, you can actually get in touch with us, as this lady did, on studio at ShopOnTV.co.uk. So this is the backstory, if you like. Thank you so much. Thanks to everyone for highlighting my skin problem. I was so shocked to be mentioned and considered for the help he has offered. I'm so made up. Thank you all so much. I received your AM PM Duo pack today after emailing you last week with concerns about my psoriasis. I tried it as soon as it arrived, and my face has never felt better or calmer for months. It hasn't interfered with my skin at all. Very smooth and non-greasy, and that just after one day. I haven't had any aggravation all day. Great relief. Thank you, Richard, and your wonderful Anne-Marie with your amazing service. Just to add to my email, my fine lines and under eye bags were so much finer, and that's just after one day of use. Thank you again, Richard and Leslie. So I think the middle one is from Laura. Oh, they're all from Laura. Who's Leslie?
Leslie is a producer.
Oh, Leslie Hawksley.
Yes.
Okay.
So what we do is we encourage you to ring in. This particular lady rang in, and because she mentioned the word psoriasis, I said, look, we'll take your details and we'll arrange for a personal consultation, because we'll need to understand what medication you're on, etc., etc., etc. So we spoke to Laura the next day, and we received information, we received the photographs, we recommended what she should do, and then she was very brave, I believe, in sending us in these befores and afters. These are Laura's photos from Laura herself, and you can see in the before quite a lot of psoriasis there that presents as redness.
Sore, doesn't it? It really
and then
does.
you can see 2 weeks later the before and after, and 4 weeks, look how much brighter the skin is. Look under the eyes, look how much the puffiness is reduced. Look over the eyes, look how much the hooded eyes have reduced. And there's just a little touch of psoriasis there on the, above the top left eye. But she was thrilled, and we're delighted that she shared those photos with us.
Absolutely. I mean, if you do have any issues yourself that you want to share with us here on Shop on TV this evening, there's a direct email which is studio@shopontv.co.uk. So if you've got anything, any issues like Laura had there that you would perhaps like more information from Richard on, please do write to us. And if you want to be brave and send a picture, but Richard will do everything in his power to help you. So that's one of the things that is so incredible about this brand. Very, very busy on our AM PM, so if it's in your basket, do make sure that you check that out. But we're also very busy on our eye lift serum. Now we've got a duo on this. Now this particular product was created for a massive superstar. You will know who she is. We're not allowed to say who she is, but you will definitely know who she is. If Richard mentioned her name, I think it possibly might bankrupt him.
Yeah, it's, if I mentioned it once, it's $5 million.
Wow. Okay, so this is a product that you are definitely going to want to have in your makeup bag, in your briefcase, in your top pocket of your jacket, because if it's good enough for that extraordinary megastar of music and films, then it's definitely good enough for us. Now, you are getting a twin pack here. It is virtually 2 for the price of 1, bar a few pennies. 057202. Now, this is a product that you're never going to want to be without because the results are extraordinary, aren't they?
Yes, so I originally developed this for a world-renowned global...
5 million, don't say it, 5 million.
Superstar. No, this lady could have anything she wants, and she had this. So she wanted something that would get a photo ready within 15 minutes because she was promoting her latest album on and off aircraft, in and out of hotels, disrupted sleep patterns, never knowing when she was going to get papped, and she wanted something that would get a photo ready within 15 minutes, and this is the product that I did for her. What does it do? Well, it takes away puffiness, it takes down crow's feet, and here we have a before and after. Again, we try and show you different ethnicities and different age profiles. This lady's about 36, 37. So under the eye, there's not a lot of puff there before. 15 minutes later, there's a lot less. The darkness is reduced. What I want to draw your attention particularly to on this particular one is the above the eye. In the before, it doesn't look like she's got much of a hooded eye. In the after, oh my God, did she have a hooded eye? Now, not everyone's going to get this result, right? But in this particular result, this is a stunning result, and that's just 15 minutes.
But if you like to do, you know, a smoky eye, for example, and you haven't been able to do it for years, look at that. Within 15 minutes, you're going to be absolutely ready for it. But the great thing about it is because of the puffiness or the dark circles, whatever you want to call that under eye area, you might not even want to use as much makeup.
So this lady, Asian skin, ages very well. She's 57, as I mentioned to you before. In the before, you can see some redness, a little bit of puff. In the after, completely gone. And again, if you look at the above the eye on the before, the eyelid touches the lash area, if you will, the lash line. 15 minutes later, you can see it's gone above the lash line, and it's really opening that up.
And again, that's that first point of contact, isn't it? When you first meet someone, you look into
eyes are the windows to the soul.
Yeah.
You know, and what we're not doing, this is not masking. This is not one of those products that, as long as you don't smile, as long as it doesn't rain, and as long as it's not too hot and you sweat, is fantastic results. So it's not the egg white thing, it's not the aluminium hydroxide thing. This is actually physically changing your skin. This lady, early 30s, you can see she's had a heavy night, shall we say? Can I say that?
Not getting much sleep.
Yeah, she looks as if she's been a little upset, maybe. On the after, totally gone, 15 minutes. And again, if you look at the eyelid, again, if you look at the before and the after, the lid has risen. That's just 15 minutes. Now, how do you apply it? Use a very, very small amount. much less than you think. So it's not even a full pump. It's about half to a quarter of a pump. So you apply it to usually the ring finger. You start from the tear duct. Don't put it in the tear duct.
No,
start from the tear duct.
But from the inside out.
And then just dab it round. Don't forget to go into this area here where you call the crow's feet. And don't forget to go over the eye as well, and then gently smooth it in. Do not apply too much pressure. It's a very delicate area. Just gently smooth it in. Now this will totally absorb within 2 minutes.
Okay.
Within 2 minutes you can apply makeup, even oil-based makeup.
I was
It
gonna
will
ask
not
you
pill.
this, because that's brilliant, because there are, you were mentioning there a couple of product or formulations that are on the market where it's egg white based and it sort of dries and you feel like you're sort of stuck in one place, and you can only use specific makeup over it. Any makeup? Any
makeup, oil-based makeup, no pilling. It won't rub off. We're not filling it in. We're actually physically changing the skin. We're changing the elasticity. We're changing the hydration. We're changing the luminosity. We are firming the skin, all here. So elasticity, this is the firmness of skin. Again, we show you our lowest results. Again, we're showing you what's called the cumulative build. So in 1 hour, average 82%, 4 weeks, 138%, 6 weeks, 143%. Each day you use it, you get a better and better and better and better and better result. We show you our lowest results because we're totally transparent, and also it shows you we had a 100% success rate. If you're over 40, you're likely to be between average and highest. The older you are, the more towards the highest you will go.
I think that's brilliant, because often, we start to think that, oh, maybe it's too late for us, but it really isn't when you see results.
No. The worse condition your skin is in, the more dramatic the change will be. Here's the hydration increase. Again, we don't say long lasting, we measure it. Well, I say we, the fully independent clinical laboratory measures it. So this is 12 hours after the first and initial application. So even 12 hours after, the average is you're 140% more hydrated. Now, hydration is more important than moisturization. Hydration is drinking a glass of water. Moisturization is sitting in a bath of water. It's much better to drink the water. So if you are hydrated, you're automatically plumped, you're automatically moisturized, you're automatically brighter, you're automatically smoother. And this is how much. So a lot of brands will say long-lasting moisturization. Moisturization is only ever temporary. Long-lasting is only 2 hours, is only 3 hours.
Right, but this is long-term, incredible results. Now, you're going to have to be super quick if you want to get this product. 067202. Very, very busy. Loads of you got this into your basket, so do please make sure that you check your baskets out. Now, 3150 does mean, of course, that you can use your PayPal in 3. It's interest-free, and there are no additional charges. Maybe you're thinking about buying these as gifts. Maybe you've got 2 daughters. Maybe you want to buy one for you, one for your friend, or maybe you just want to hoard them away, because I can promise you, once you have got this into your beauty routine, you are never going to want to be without it. ShopOnTV.co.uk or pick up the phone 0333 241 241. Make sure you put everything into your basket and check it out as quick as you can, because I'm hearing how incredibly busy it is. Now we're going to go on to the 3D lip plumping duo. Now, it's a big thing at the moment, isn't it? We walk around in the street and we see lots and lots of young ladies who have had what we might call injectables, where they literally look like their lips are 2 or 3 times bigger than they ought to be. There are also lots of products out there that almost are like a bee sting to your lips, and they actually sting when they're applied. But this product is a complete game changer, because it really does give you that wonderful, kissable, smooth, luscious lip look, but without any pain and without any fear. Am I right?
100%.
Yes. Phew.
So what we do is 20% plumper lips in 2 minutes, no sting, no aggravation.
Right, let's just
so
say that
20%.
again. 20% fuller lips in
this
how
is the
long?
average. 2 minutes. No sting, no aggravation. What does 20% look like? Well, it looks like this. So number one, you can see bigger lips. the thing I like most about this is the increase in colour. So most ladies, and a lot of men buy this product as well, by the way, most ladies stop wearing lipstick on a daily basis because of the colour increase it gives you your lips naturally. I will come to that in a second. Then I want to draw your attention to the lip line definition. On that before, this lady would be using a lip liner to draw her lips in. Where does the skin end? Where does the lip begin? On the after, look at that lip line definition. It is there. No need to use a lip pencil here. Then I want to draw your attention to the Cupid's bow, the cat's ears, that thing in the middle. Look how much more defined and enhanced that is. And lastly, the lines. The lines have now diminished. That's just 2 minutes.
Bygone, that's absolutely.
And no sting, no aggravation.
It is an amazing result for, especially it's a really big trend at the moment. Now let's talk here because you've got different timings on this. There was 2 minutes on the last picture, 15 minutes here. What's the difference?
Afro-Caribbean skin, especially around the lip area. So the difference in what's called skin pallor. So the colour of the skin versus the colour of the lip is very much different in Afro-Caribbean skin. The top lip tends to be a lot darker. Right. And Afro-Caribbean lips, if you will, normally they would wear a much darker lipstick, yes, to really show it off. On this particular time it's 15 minutes, but look how much colour change there is in the top lip. So on very luscious lips, they tend not to get bigger. What they tend to do is just plump. How do I explain that? If you have very, very thin lips, imagine a balloon you just take out of a packet. You put one breath into it, seems to make a huge difference. Yes. If you've got a big balloon, you put one breath in it, it doesn't seem to make that much difference, but they're plumping. So if you have very, very thin lips, 20% of not a lot is not a lot. However, what we always say to you to do on all of our products is when you get them home, before you start using them, get your phone, take a picture, and then wait for our suggested time, whether it's an hour, 30 minutes or 2 minutes, then take another picture. Then flick between the two and you will see the difference. So on the lip product, for instance, if you've got very, very thin lips, 20% of not a lot is not a lot. However, the good news about very, very thin lips, and as we age, we all get thinner lips.
Yeah, they do get thin.
Is if you use it once a day for 7 days, on average, you get 35% bigger lips. On average, 20%. So if you are very, very luscious, it plumps. If you're very, very thin, you get 35%. So the average is 20% in 2 minutes, full stop.
I mean, that's incredible results, it really is. But then, we then talk about how you're getting those long-term results and how long the effects last. And this is hydration. Now, talk to me about the difference between moisturising and hydration.
Moisturisation is only ever temporary. It's only ever measured in hours, so 1 or 2 hours maximum. Okay. Hydration is deeper within the skin. If you are hydrated, you're automatically plumped and you're automatically moisturized. So we measured it 12 hours, but say we again, independent clinical laboratory. So even 12 hours after the first and initial application, on average 49%. If you're very dehydrated, you will drift towards the highest. Okay. Again, we show you our lowest figures, and I don't know any brand in the world which tells you the worst result. They normally say up to, yes, which is their top figure. Yeah. Up to 50%, up to 80%. But well, that could be one person.
Exactly. But even, I mean, the average is what most people are going to get because it's an average, it's a mean. But even if you got the lowest of all of your products, not just...
It'd be fantastic.
It would be absolutely amazing. And actually, when you think about how affordable these products are, how effective these products are, and the fact that you can get them home and see results almost instantaneously.
Well, 2 minutes. What else can you do in 2 minutes?
Nothing. You can't even boil the kettle in 2 minutes. So it's incredible. It really is. Very, very busy on everything that we've shown you, but also don't forget to go onto the website, shopontv.co.uk, because once you're there, you're also going to be able to see other products that we haven't even talked about yet, and some products that we're not going to get a chance to talk to you about. We've got stock that Richard has actually pilfered from the US market to make sure that we have enough for you, because this is our most repeat purchased items, well, brand on ShopOnTV. We know how much you love them, so do make sure you check out your baskets. You can see all of the range that we have available for you there. Pop them into your baskets, get them checked out, and make sure that you get these effects at home. Now, if you have just joined us on ShopOnTV, a very, very warm welcome to you. We have got our best-selling, our most repeat ordered product. Now, our hero bundle, if you like, our AM and PM of the stock that we have for you tonight, we are approaching 25%, a quarter of it already gone. That's gone. That's not what's in people's baskets. That's gone, sold, out of the door. So make sure that if it's in your basket, you need to check those out. And these are the sort of results that you can expect to see when you get this home. Now, the night formulation there is the hero product. It's how this entire range started, and you are getting the whole bundle. Your AM and your PM routine for less than the price of the night cream alone. That is normally £49.50. And in fact, if you go onto our website, if you go onto MIE's website, you will see that the night cream is £49.50. You're getting them both for less than that. And you can see here the results that you can get: 30 minutes in the day, 60 minutes at night, and it continues to give you the most incredible results, and it gets better and better and better the more you use it. 045001, just £16.98 if you want to use your PayPal in 3 of the first of your 3 payments there. Now, we have got some duo offers, and these are incredible value, almost 2 for the price of 1, bar a few pennies. I'm going to start with the Eye Lift Serum. Now, just with this, I'm going to give you a heads up. This is one of the products that Richard had to pilfer the American stock. This is a global brand, remember, it's not just here in the UK. And we love that it is a British brand, but it is a global phenomenon. If you may possibly receive the American packaging on this, a slightly different name to it, but it is exactly the same formulation with the exact same results that you are seeing with our before and afters. Now, you are going to get 2 of these your lift serums, eye lift serums here for £31.50. And normally that would be £61 to get both of those. Again, it's available for you on your PayPal in 3 if you want to use it. Incredible results, whether your issue is puffiness, whether your issue is luminosity, dark circles under the eyes, maybe it's hooding, maybe it's fine lines and wrinkles around the eyes. Whatever your problem is, whatever your skin type is, and whatever your age is, or male or female, it makes no difference, this will work for you. Now, I have to let you know that this is the reason that Richard needed to pilfer that US market, is because we just cannot keep these in stock. Over a quarter of this bundle has gone. 25% already sold, not counting what's in people's baskets. So make sure you check out. But you're also going to want to pop this in. You're genuinely going to want to pop these into your basket alongside your AM and PM. You're also going to want to go for your eye serum and your 3D lip plumping. Now, we're approaching 25% of this stock as well, and we've only just shown you this in the last few minutes. In 2 minutes, 20% plumper lips. And it's not just plumpness, it's they look healthy. They're a beautiful, deep, rich color. They're kissable. Look at the Cupid's bow. Look at the line around the lip. Maybe you're going to stop using lip liner and lipstick and lip gloss. Maybe you're not going to need to spend all of that time getting ready. Maybe it's going to stop you going to an esthetician and doing something that could go horribly wrong. 489183, you're going to get 2 of these for almost 2 for 1. Now, another area of concern for so many of us, male and female, but I think very much for ladies, because we do like to wear our nice cuts of our dresses, and you know, maybe you've started wearing scarves or roll necks or high-necked blouses and things, because you're worried about having a crepey chest and deep lines, necklace lines around the neck and décolleté area. This before and after Richard will take you through in detail. Because he knows this lady terribly well, in actual fact. But this is a formulation that genuinely will help this area, not just the neck, but the décolleté area too. 003109, fantastic price for you again, $23.99, fantastic reduction there. If you're popping that into a basket with anything else, if it takes you over the £30 mark, then of course you can also use your PayPal in 3 on that as well. Can I just check, please, Gemma, do we have capped delivery on all of the MIE products? Yay! So for example, if you bought yourself your AM and PM, you bought your lips, you bought your eyes, and you bought your neck and neck, you're only going to pay that one delivery charge to get everything to your door. Whoop, whoop. Perfect. Right. That lady. That lady on the neck and chest before and after. Let's talk about that. Could we see that picture again, please, Kieran? Do you mind? You know this lady very well, don't you?
Yeah, this is in fact my mother-in-law, and she hates it every time I put the photo up. If you're over 40, back in the day, you didn't used to wear, none of us wore sun cream. We were more likely to apply oil and lie and fry. And then ladies, specifically, I don't know if you remember, because you're not old enough to remember, but used to have these mirrors that sort of bounced the sun right onto our neck. So this is my mother-in-law, and she was 65 at the time. From the sort of chest area up, she looked older than her mother. From the chest area down, she's still fairly hot. Now, both of those things are terrible things to say.
You can't say that about your mother-in-law.
I can, because it's true. So I wanted to develop a product for her, and I did. And then I love this photo because Suzanne is her name. I won't give you a second name. She clearly likes the sun. I think she's on her 4th holiday now of the year. Now, on the left-hand side, you can see a crepey turkey neck. Yep. You can see it's duller, and I want you to look at the lines there. So you know you've got a deep line because there's a dark, there's a shadow. Light doesn't get to the bottom of the wrinkle. Imagine like, what's it called, the Grand Canyon. You know, light doesn't get all the way to the bottom. On the right-hand side, you can see lots of white lines. Mm-hmm. Those white lines are the base of a wrinkle that we've pulled completely out. Now, this is a 2-week result. So light and the sun never got to the bottom of the wrinkle. So all those white lines are the deep wrinkles that used to be there and now are not, and are now pulled out. Exposed. So if you join the lines up, on the left-hand side you can see deep dark lines. On the right-hand side you cannot see those deep dark lines. You see white lines. So we've smoothed the neck. We have brightened it. And don't forget the décolleté area as well. Look how much brighter the skin is on the right than the left.
Now this is 2 weeks here, so do we have to wait that long? And well, we've got a picture that was taken live.
Yeah, this is
in the studio on one of your shows. How long did this take?
I believe this was sort of in 10-15 minutes.
Wow.
And again, you know, people say, well, I'm too old, I'm too this, I'm too that. I don't think, well, I know Helen doesn't mind. She's in her 70s.
She is, and she looks great.
And on the left-hand side, you can see let's call it a turkey neck. Yeah, on the right-hand side, it's a lot smoother. And then, just hang on. So that's just 10-15 minutes. Now, not everyone's going to get that result. However, that's what happened in the studio. But the other thing I want to show you here is that I know we're concentrating on the neck, but she'd also used the night cream. And if you look at the face and the jowl area from the night cream, look how much smoother that is. Look at the lines around the chin. They're virtually all gone.
So
the night cream here at this stage was about an hour old. And yes, we concentrate on the neck, but I just wanted to point out that night cream.
That's right good, isn't it? Because, I mean, that's exceptional to think that you could use 2 products and have, well, I mean, it's transformatory. It really is. But for me also, yes, we've looked at the jowl area. It's toned, it's firmed, it's plumped. The neck is obviously smoother and looks much more youthful. But also the décolleté area, which can be very, very liney and crepey. That looks really youthful there.
Smoother, brighter. With this particular product, you know, in terms of application wise, you do put it across the décolleté area and it will have a smoothing effect, brightening effect, firming of skin. But the neck is most brands take their day cream and say call it a neck and change the fragrance. The neck is a different skin. It has less sebaceous glands, it's thinner, it's more akin to the skin around your eye. And so you have to formulate a very specific formulation to really target that area. And that's what we've done. So application wise, always use an upward motion on the neck. Don't forget, this is really important, to go right around the back of the neck into the nape of the neck, because there's a lot of skin back here, and as we firm that, it helps the front. Also gives you a mini facelift at the same time, and then also across the décolleté area. And what we're going to do is firm it, brighten it, hydrate it, and then target those blemishes that you've got from sun damage, etc.
So in terms of the application, it's almost common sense. You're kind of taking the formulation in the direction that you want your skin to go.
Sort of, but any massaging action of your skin is good, because that you can just massage your skin and you'll have a beneficial effect. Use an upward motion, because what you're doing is you're just pulling that area up. So you're not too hard, but just pulling the area up, and you're also so you're getting the product in, yes, but you're also moving any moisture under the skin, which isn't hydration, it's called edema. So you can have like it's not a swelling, but you can have water trapped there, and you're moving it up towards your lymph glands. So you're helping move that your drainage, if you will, to your lymph glands, because your lymph glands are along here and down here, and that just helps that, and then you apply the product at the same time.
Fantastic. Incredible products, all of them, so do make sure that you check out your basket. But if you're after your neck and chest rejuvenating serum, it is 003109 is your item number. Amazing value again. You can see you've got just under £16 worth, £15.50 saving there on that. So do make sure you get that into your basket. If you add it in with anything else, of course, if it takes it over the £30 mark, you can use your PayPal in 3, and if you're buying more than one product from us, you have got your capped delivery as well. Now,
and sorry, I'm interrupting you again.
You are.
But you know, if you bought 2, why would you buy 2? Well, because it's fantastic value. But bear in mind, 3-year shelf life. 3-year shelf life. So if you bought 2, or you want to buy one for now and one for next January, or whatever it's going to be.
So how long will it last?
We always say on all our products they will last a minimum of, if we don't say 3 months, we'll tell you how long. We always say 3 months. They will last you longer, they should last you longer, but I'd rather under-promise and over-deliver.
Okay, so if you did want to multi-buy, and of course that will take you over the £30 mark, then you're definitely going to want to have this in your cupboard, so you're not going to want to be without it. And
it's a 3-year shelf life, so we have to put what's called a period after opening date on there. You can only ever put 6 or 12. With these particular products, they're all what's called an airless container. So actually, you never actually open the product. And there's that advert about peas, if I remember, fresh as the day they were picked or something like that. This is as fresh as the day it was produced. So this product never actually gets exposed to the environment. It's what's called an airless container. So what happens is the base of the product comes up and up and up and up and up and up and up. So you never actually open it. It's fresh as the day it was made.
Fantastic. Brilliant products. Very, very, very busy. So please do make sure you check out your baskets. I'm hearing in my ear that you are shopping ahead. Well done you. You've gone onto the website, ShopOnTV.co.uk, and you are popping everything into your basket, taking advantage of your capped delivery costs, which is fantastic. And also remember, you don't have to, but you can use your PayPal in 3 if you would like to. It is completely interest-free, charge-free as well. If you're thinking about Christmas gifting, I'm sorry to mention the big C word there. However, it is a perfect present for people. You know, if you've got people that love their skincare, just love feeling better about themselves, or maybe you've got people who keep saying to you, oh, I'm thinking about maybe going and having something put into my forehead, or oh, I was thinking, I keep seeing all these girls with these lovely luscious lips and I'm thinking about having something done. Give them these. Give them the 3D lip plumper. Give them the deep line elixir. Give them the AM and PM formulation duo, and maybe you'll save them from spending a fortune and perhaps doing something that they might regret in the future. It's all about good skincare, but for skincare, good skincare for me is all about confidence. It's all about looking in the mirror and feeling like the best version of yourself. And that's what I love about this particular product, is the fact that you get such instant effects. And talking about that, let's have a little look at the Deep Line Elixir, because when we're talking about those potential injectables, those going to the esthetician, going to the beautician, this product genuinely really could stop you, could make you go, I do not need to go to the esthetician and A, spend a fortune, and B, possibly not really look like myself, maybe look like I'm in a constant state of surprise. I'm sure you know exactly what I mean. Sometimes you see pictures of people and you think, oh, they look really, really shocked and surprised and they can't move their face. This product will get rid of those deep lines and wrinkles, but also allow you to use expression in your face as well. Right, so the Deep Line Elixir, another one of your amazing formulations that has incredible instant effects, and really for me that's what makes this brand so special.
Yeah, I call this an instant confidence booster. So what does it do? It's very simple. If you got any line on your face and you'd like it reduced in depth, this is the product for you. Whenever anyone says anything like that, you should always scream at the television or scream at whoever's telling you about it. How much, how long? On average, we will reduce the wrinkle 79% in 10 minutes. There you go, dump. We will show you our lowest results, our highest results, our average results, but it's instant confidence booster. So here we have this lady, 57, Asian skin, ages very well. You can see those, they're not very deep, but those lines in the forehead, 10 minutes later, gone.
Yeah.
In Wales, we have this saying, I looked up and there he was, gone. So they're gone, that's 10 minutes. Do you want less lines? Buy the product. If you like your wrinkles and want to keep them there, don't buy it. It's as simple as that. Where's the next one, Kieran? Let's look at somebody else. So again, you can see those lines, slightly darker lines on the forehead, and you got that what's commonly called the 11s, but in this particular lady, we're going to call it the 1Z. That 1Z is very deep. You can see it's very deep because the darkness that's there, light doesn't get to the bottom of the wrinkle. It's a shadow. On the after, the wrinkles on the forehead virtually gone. They're not 100% gone, virtually gone. But look what happens to that 1Z. And this is 10 minutes.
Just
10 minutes.
On this picture, can I ask a question? Has she used anything else other than the Deep Line Elixir?
Nope.
Right. Well, in which case, can we look at the eyebrows, above the eyebrows? They're lifted. So that is that effect that some people go for when they go for their injectables.
Yeah, the thing is with those injectables is, though, that never use anything called a tightening product. If you buy a tightening product, it's actually, over the long term, detrimental to your skin. So what happens when you use a tightening product or use the injectables? They talk about freezing your muscles. What are they talking about? So when you pinch your skin, it springs back. Well, hopefully it does, and if you use our products, they will definitely spring back better. But what happens is, when you pinch your skin, your skin's elasticity works on what's called elastins. So when you stretch your skin, it goes like that, and then how fast does it spring back? When you use a tightening product or you use certain injectables, they are forcing them shut. So what happens is they force them shut. When they force shut, they become embrittled and they break. And once they're gone, that's it, they're gone. So over a 3 to 5 year period, on average, you lose about 25 to 30% of your natural mechanics. So what does that mean? That means that the next time you go for injectables, you have to have more and more and more. And that's why you end up looking like Lord Voldemort. You're absolutely pumped full. So imagine being 40 stones in weight and then suddenly being 8 stones in weight. What does all that extra skin go? Well, unless you pump it full, drops. So with this particular product, all we're doing is plumping. I say it, that's all we're doing. It's quite high technology, quite high science. All we're doing is we're applying products into the skin with hyaluronic acids and oxygen and things like that, and it just goes zoom. So if you like your wrinkles, don't buy the product. If you want less wrinkles and you want less wrinkles quickly, you should buy it. How less? So on average 10 minutes 79%, our worst result 61%. Look at our highest result. 1 hour 83%, even 8 hours later after the first and initial application you can still see the average 58%, highest 89%.
Now I have a favour to ask you, if I may.
We should go how to use it as well.
Well, before you put it on your hand, I was wondering, and you can say no, because whilst you have got a beautiful complexion, but you do have beautifully clean, dry skin, because I saw you cleanse your skin before the show. How about attacking your forehead with your...
Yeah, we can do that. Now I have used the Triactive before the show as well. So the Triactive...
That's available on the website if you're wondering what that is, and we will have a little look at that.
But we will do it
in a bit.
So when you first get this home, so whenever you use it, you have to twist the bottom to put product up. The first time you get it home, it might take 10 or 12 twists. It's not because it's empty. It's not because it's malfunctioning. It's an airless container. Just takes a little while for the product to work its way up onto the brush.
You're just priming it effectively.
You're just priming it. So you just twist and then you put product onto the brush. Then you look in the mirror and you apply it to any line on your face.
Do we need to shake it?
We do say shake it before. It's not hugely beneficial. It's just make sure the product is nice and same thing. So then you apply it to any line on your face. So I just know there's lines up here, so I'm just going to do that.
So you put it directly on. So use the little brush to put it directly where you...
It's very targeted deep line elixir. You can do it around the eye as well. Then, very important, you take your finger and you just go 2 or 3 times with the line, 2 or 3 times against the line, like that. That's all you do. And all you're doing there is that you're just making sure that that product is gone right into the wrinkle, and also any massaging action helps the skin. So what we're doing is we're pumping lots of oxygen in, some hyaluronic acid and some other little ingredients. We don't tend to talk about ingredients because when we talk about ingredients, we're not talking about ourselves. What does the product do? We're not telling you what the ingredients do. We're telling you what the product does, what this is going to do for you, which is reduce your wrinkle depth in 10 minutes. That's it. Now, on these things here, nasal lines, they are expression lines. So what we do is we'll soften those. We can't get rid of them. They're actually attractive features,
them, do you, really?
But we will smooth them off. On the wrinkles, 10 minutes, on average 79% reduced. I call this an instant confidence booster. Now what we find is that most people use it for a specific reason. So date night, an important meeting, an interview, school reunion, that's a big one. School reunions, you always want to beat the people that you used to, you know,
yeah, you want to look
I look
younger,
better
so
than
I
you
look
do.
so much younger than you do. Yeah.
I know it's a terrible thing to say, but it's true, right? We all do it.
We all do it, absolutely. But it might be that you find that you get this home, and because it's so incredibly effective and cost effective as well, that you want to use it every day. Because if that gives you the confidence, if that gives you the spring in the step, if that makes you feel better about yourself, I personally, I think you're going to want to use it all the time, but of course you can save it for those special moments because again, you've got those amazing shelf lives that come with the MIE products. Multi-buy on this while we have it in stock and while we have it at this amazing price as well. It is one of the products that sells out time and time and time again. Very, very difficult to get the stock, and of course, once they're gone, they're not, because these are incredible formulations that Richard actually made himself. If you've just joined us, you may not realise that Richard actually is the boffin. He's the guy that goes into the laboratory and he is the biochemist that creates these formulations. But because they're so complex, because they work for everyone and they work on all skin types and they work on all ages and ethnicities, they can't be made just overnight. So once the stock is gone, we're never exactly sure how quickly we can get them back. So while they're in stock, please do make sure that you check out your baskets. Let me just show you again the results that you can get from your deep line elixir here. Well, that's the results of having the box. But there you go. 10 minutes later, you've got this wonderful lady's results here where the fine lines really on her forehead have literally been airbrushed away, but I promise you they haven't. These pictures are genuine before and afters. We cannot use any kind of doctored, filtered programs. We are solely highly governed by the Advertising Standards Agency. Then let's look, we've looked at her forehead, let's look between the eyes at that onesie, as it were. You know, most of us have got 11sies. This lady is fortunate to only have a onesie, but it's gone. It's literally gone. She's got that wonderful lift to her eyebrows. I asked Richard, does she use anything else? Has she used the eye lift serum? No. She just used one product here. The Daily Mail said about this particular product, the new Instant Effects Deep Line Elixir is one to watch out for. You know, they talk about it being, is it the secret to wrinkle-free skin? You know, they're talking about it being a $29.99 serum. Well, hello. We've got it for £10 cheaper for you than when it was in the Daily Mail. $19.99. You are getting the most incredible deal where it's they are literally saying that it had on launch a waiting list of 5,000 customers. This is why I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, if you have this in your basket, check it out. You don't want to be on that 5,000 person waiting list, and you don't need to be. We have it in stock. We have it ready to come out to you. Don't forget as well, you do also have your capped delivery there. So if you're wanting to buy more than one of the same product, or maybe you're wanting to buy the AM and PM duo, if you've just joined us, don't go anywhere. We will recap all of these products for you. But whatever product you go for tonight, if you buy more than one, you will only pay one delivery. Right. It's $4.95 as well, so that's so you could buy, I don't know, 20 products and it's still going to be $4.95. If you're spending more than £30, you will be able to use your PayPal in 3. Shop on the website, shopontv.co.uk, or if you'd like to speak to a human being, pick up the phone on 033 241 241. Now, Richard mentioned that he had used before the show the Tri-Active hyaluronic serum, so we thought we'd better tell you about it. So why did you use it? Again, an amazing deal here. You can see it's normally £47.50, but tonight it's £26.99. Tri-Active hyaluronic. So try three what?
3 different hyaluronic acids, but they're not just hyaluronic acids. You have normal hyaluronic acids, which can be £50 a kilo, £20 a kilo, that sort of thing. Or you can get advanced hyaluronic acids. So one of the hyaluronic acids in here is £3,600 a kilo.
£3,600 per kilo.
Yeah. Now you can get normal hyaluronics at £20 and £30 a kilo. What do advanced hyaluronics mean? Advanced hyaluronics. So what is a hyaluronic acid? A lot of people ask me that. And if you have questions, please dial in. I love answering questions that that you want
Don't dial
asked.
in.
Because
Don't dial in, email us.
email in, sorry.
studio@shopontv.co.uk.
I tell you what I think you want to know, but actually if you want to know something else, then just dial in and I can, well, hopefully I'll answer the question. If not, I'll give you a direct line, so we'll answer it tomorrow. So advanced hyaluronics, what are they? Hyaluronic acid is a natural substance within your body. What hyaluronics do, they absorb 1,000 times their molecular weight in water. Advanced hyaluronics absorb 1,250. That's a
Wow.
good thing. Normal hyaluronics after 6 hours are down to 75% active.
Okay.
Advanced hyaluronics after 6 hours are 99% still active.
Gosh.
Advanced hyaluronics actually trigger your skin to produce more of its own hyaluronic acid. Advanced hyaluronic acids have wrinkle reduction effects, significant wrinkle reduction effects, even within 15 minutes.
Now,
Even within 15 minutes.
I don't want to make it sound like I'm dumbing things down, but you're mentioning hyaluronic acid, but perhaps we don't know what hyaluronic acid does for us.
Hyaluronic acid, so you produce hyaluronic acid naturally, and what it does is that it holds moisture. So you normally lose moisture by what's called transepidermal water loss. Kick me when I get technical. It's just the way we lose moisture.
It's the science bit.
So what the hyaluronic acid does is it tries to absorb that moisture and hold it within your skin as hydration. So when you apply hyaluronic acids, some of it goes into your skin. The advanced hyaluronics are what's called different molecular weights. So what happens is we've got 3 and they go into 3 separate layers of your skin. So we're giving you 3 times the water absorption level of normal hyaluronic acid. So we have an instant plumping effect, an instant hydrating effect. And by instant, I don't mean in 5 minutes, I don't mean in 10 minutes. I mean literally the moment you take your hands away from your face, you will feel it. So when you get this home, we always say, take a camera, take your phone, take a photo, then take a photo later. With this particular product, what I want you to do is take the photo, yes, but before you apply it, I just want to take your finger and just poke your skin, not really hard, just poke it, feel the bounce, feel what we call the mattress, and then apply the product. How do you apply the product? 1 pump. Don't put more than 1 pump in. It's quite mobile, which means it's quite liquidy.
It's going to last you a nice long time.
Minimum 3 months. Well, all of our products, unless we tell you differently, all of our products we say 3 months. It will last you longer than that, but under promise, over deliver. So 1 pump in the middle of your hand. The way I like to do it is you put it in the palm of your hand, you bring your palms together, you twist, you pull apart, and then you literally smooth it in. It can go around the eyes, don't put it in your eye, it can go around your eyes and around your face. There. Now, your skin literally drinks this in. Within seconds of pulling your hands away from your face, it's totally absorbed, it's gone. Then I want you to take immediately your finger and just press your skin again. And what we've done immediately, by immediate, as soon as you take your hands away from your face, do it, we've built the mattress up. So imagine an air mattress, you know, sometimes before you blow it up, it's flat. Then as you blow it up, it goes, and then if you're staying on it overnight, sometimes it goes down. What we're doing is blowing that mattress up instantly. So what you get instantly is just a fraction of what you're going to get over a 24 and 36 hour period. It continues to work, it keeps going. It's really, so it's suitable for everyone, yes, but if you are peri or post-menopause, this is even more important. Because during the menopausal period, ladies, you lose 20% of your collagen production. Everyone else, 1% a year. Men keep going up 1%. Terrible, isn't it?
Lucky.
Ladies, you lose 20% in that short space of time. What that means is your mattress is going brrrr. What we're doing is pushing that mattress back up instantly. And with this particular product, what we call the after feel, what your skin feels like afterwards, is the most insane after feel I've ever created. So all of our products give you a nice smooth finish. This gives you smooth skin, like pure silk. You will not believe it. So after you've poked your skin, I want you to take your finger and just feel your skin. And when you feel your skin, you're going to want to feel it again and again and again, because it feels like the skin you had 20, 30 years ago.
Well, let's see what some happy customers had to say about this product, because this is a consumer panel here on the Tri-Active Hyaluronic Serum. And I mean, some people might have heard of it as nature's sponge. You know, you'll hear people talking about it as being nature's sponge, but I love all of these. I've got all these 100% here. I like the texture. My skin felt smooth, my skin felt soft, my skin felt more hydrated. This is the best hyaluronic acid product I have ever used.
This is the most important question. So what we do is that we have what's called the panel, and anyone can apply to become part of our panel. You just go to our website and say, can I be part of your panel? So I think this is about 182 respondents. The most important question is the last one. And unless we get 95% plus yes to the answer, we don't launch. The question is this the best product you've ever tried, tested or heard of to do what I've told you it should do? This is the only product I've ever created which had 100%. Even the night cream had 98%. We've had 98s, we've had 95s, we've had 96s, we've never had 100. This is the first product, 100%.
I want to ask you about the 95%, because this actually makes me laugh. 95% said after 15 minutes, my lines and wrinkles looked
The
reduced.
reason that is not 100% is because some of the people did not have wrinkles, but I have to give you the result of the whole trial.
That's brilliant, absolutely. The person that didn't have any wrinkles brought that statistic down. So didn't have any wrinkles in the first place, because Richard's team, well, actually the independent laboratories that carry out these studies for Richard's team, and also the consumer panel that was put together there, is a broad spectrum. So it's for everyone. All of these products, the whole MIE range is for everyone, whatever your age, whatever your ethnicity, whatever your skin type, whether you are male or female, you are going to have a solution for you in this range. I wonder if we could have a little look at that bounce back that works so beautifully. What you were talking about it on your face. I love it when you do it on hands, because it's so apparent, especially my little witchy pink
Well, I've
hands.
just put it on, and we're going to keep your hands for the hand cream later, but you'll immediately see, or hopefully you can immediately see on camera, a difference in colour. So on this hand it should be brighter, and it will be brighter, and you can see it's brighter, younger and less wrinkled. But what I show you is that plumpness, that mattress. So what I'm going to do is, on this hand, I'm just going to pinch that, and you can see it's a thin pinch, and it comes back very slowly.
Mm-hmm.
This one.
Well, you can hardly even get it.
That's plumpness. So you can see I'm going in hard. I'm going in as hard as I can. I'm not holding back, and I can't pinch it.
Baby, youthful bounce back skin that we're after, isn't it?
Instant.
And that is what you're going to get from your Tri-Active Hyaluronic Serum there.
And you don't get this very often.
We don't get it in, and when we do it again, it's one of those products that just sells out so quickly. So please do make sure that you've got it in
Asia
your
and LA buy a phenomenal quantity.
Really?
So LA on its own buys more than certain countries in Europe.
And does that mean that this is, because I said a little bit earlier that you actually, oh sorry, that's the next product, but that you have had to pilfer some of your US stock. Is this one of the ones that you've had to do that for?
No, I can't. I cannot.
They won't let you.
You know, we have very limited stocks, especially with Asia and especially Korea.
Mm-hmm.
They pre-order. So up until recently, all of our stocks, before we've even produced them, are already sold. And because we are using one of the hyaluronics in this product is the same as you would get injected, we are one of the biggest consumers in the world of that hyaluronic acid. And so the manufacturers themselves have had to double and triple production just to keep up with our demands. And so we haven't been able to produce enough. So we just get into the stage now where we can release limited stocks. And you have some limited stocks,
Yeah,
but
we
you don't get them that often.
do not have an awful lot of stock here, so do please make sure with all of the products. I'm hearing how busy it is. We knew it was going to be busy because this is our most repeat ordered brand and product range on ShopOnTV, and I'm not talking about in skincare, I'm talking across the board of everything that you can buy on ShopOnTV. This is the most repurchased. There's over 700,000 products on our website, on the ShopOnTV website, and this particular one and the range are the most repeat ordered. That's why we knew that we would be busy, but I have heard how many of you have been shopping ahead on the website as well, and well done, because you've also found the triple complex eye lift. Well done for finding this, because we weren't actually going to feature this because we don't always have very much stock, and also because we were looking at our duo of our eye serum earlier, but you have found it yourselves on the website, so I feel like we should tell you a little bit about it. Again, it's another fantastic price. £43.50 is the normal price, but you're getting it tonight for £25.99. Don't forget, of course, adding it in with any of your other products, you've got your capped delivery. 059919. Now, the superstar that we talked about earlier that you developed the other product for, well, she wanted even more, didn't she?
Well, yes. So she loved the first one very much, but as we age, our concerns and our needs change. So I think it was 4 years later, she said, "Can I have a stronger one?" So I said, "Okay." So what we've done is we took 85% of the formula is exactly the same. We've added 15% pure oxygen. So we have a liquid that holds oxygen. Then we bubble medicinal grade oxygen through it. It holds the oxygen. So using Fick's law of gaseous exchange, you know, again, if I'm being too technical, kick me.
Science bit.
For every 1 unit of liquid, I can add half a unit of oxygen. What is oxygen? Oxygen is your body's turbo repair process, but also your skin's turbo repair process. So there is nothing that your skin does not benefit from oxygen. So 15% of this product is pure oxygen, and that speeds things up. So it's approximately 5 times quicker and approximately 10 times stronger than the eye lift.
But it was the
approximately
eye lift was quick anyway. Well, didn't she want to be photo ready in 15 minutes?
Yep.
So now she wants you to be ready in 3 minutes.
Well, we have lots of statistics on everything. You know, on this particular product, even within 5 minutes, on average, we take down crow's feet 54%. Even within 5 minutes. So we give you lots of different time scales. We'll always refer to a certain type of time scale for you. But yes, in this particular product, crow's feet on average 54% in 5 minutes.
Now this again
in
is
5
an area, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, the 15 minutes was quick enough, but the 5 minutes is crazy. This is still 15 minutes for these particular photos, though, yes?
Yes. So this lady is, I can't remember, 29, 30. So you can see some darkness under the eye. You can see some lines. They're all reduced. Again, if you look at the eyelid, again, it's lifted.
I mean, even her eyebrows look lifted there as well. Can you apply it on the area underneath the eyebrow?
Yes, so you go underneath the eye and above the eye on the eyebrow. So this lady, I think, is about 32, 33, 15 minutes. You can see some puffiness, some darkness as well.
Yeah.
But underneath, I mean, completely gone, like gone. In
glowing,
15 minutes.
Luminous.
And again on the eye lift you can see the lids. This lady's 57, 15 minutes later, bags or puffiness gone. Look at those deep, saggy, let's call them saggy lines. She won't thank me for that.
She looks so tired in the top photo, doesn't she?
15 minutes later, gone. Now its full result is approximately 6 hours after the first application. Now this is what happens after 15 minutes. You get better and better and better. Day 2 you get a better result. Day 3 you get a better result. Day 4 you get a better result again. Day 5 you get a better result again. All the way up to, I think we went out to 2 weeks on this product.
Incredible results, and you've heard it here that the superstar that wanted the eye serum before wanted even more, and that's what you've got here with the triple complex. In 5 minutes, what was the reduction? 70?
Crow's feet, 5 minutes, 54%.
Incredible. If that's what you want, well, you can see them here. There's your time lapse, if you like, your 5 minutes. Even if you've got your lowest, I think you'd be thrilled.
Yeah, again, we're totally transparent. We tell you our lowest figures are average, so average 37, our highest 54. And that's just 5 minutes. In 15 minutes is a lot higher. So luminosity build, this is 30 minutes, so you're getting on average 7%. If you remember what I said before,
yes,
the best expected from laser treatment is 7 to 9%, so you're getting 6.7. Our lowest results here, 3%, but that will be on a 20-year-old. But again, we're totally transparent. Our highest 10%, and that's just 30 minutes.
059 919 for your superstar look. That's all I can say, but the superstar wanted it and the superstar got what she wanted, but you can have it too for $25.99. Let's have a look at the hydration there again. We're talking about hydration, not moisturizing, but even the lowest there is 120%.
That's even 8 hours after application. So this lady could have anything she wants in the, like literally anything she wants in the world. And she chose this. So average 142%, even 8 hours after the first and initial application. Again, if you're over 40, you're likely to be between average and highest.
Incredible results, and again,
this is the one I use. I used it before coming on air.
Yes, because that's what you said, that you used it, and that's why we thought that we...
I have to at my age.
You look very good for your age. How's your deep line elixir getting on?
I don't know, I can't see.
Did you get a before of Richard for that? Oh, wow. Kieran, can't get the staff, clearly. No, I don't mean, you know that I don't mean that. But you did only apply it on one side, didn't you?
I did, but I had used the Triactive before the show.
It's definitely, why are you lifting your eyebrows?
I'm not lifting my eyebrows, I'm shutting my eyes, so
You are lifting your
I'm not.
And also you're looking at me so nobody can actually see it now. You need to look at the camera. It's definitely smoother. So it's on the, definitely smoother. One side, you can see that that's smoothed over. And you said that you'd use the Triactive, which is what is, not the Triactive, oh, the Triactive. Use the hyaluronic before, or did you use this serum?
I used the Triactive.
Use the Triactive before.
I can feel it's less, but I don't know what it shows.
It definitely is. No, it definitely is. We could see that. Do make sure that you check out your baskets, but before you do, you might want to pop this in. Lots of you have found this on the website, and this is the hand serum. Again, it's one of these things, isn't it? Because like our neck and our chest, our hands can show our age.
Hands always give you away. So whenever I see clients, I always ask them how old they are, because that helps me work out what will happen, what the best products are, what the time difference would be when they would see results. And I'm very often asked, how old do you think I am? So eyes, forehead, neck. If I need confirmation, I go to the hands.
Right.
And then generally, no offense if I don't want to upset anyone, but on average I take away 10% just in case. Hands give you away. So what, I originally developed this for airline crew.
Oh, really?
So they are at high altitude in air-conditioned environments using harsh chemicals to make sure they're nice and fresh, to make sure when they give you your sandwiches everything is fine. And their hands were aging more than anything, and they were desperate for a hand cream, because most hand creams, as you well know, you apply them and then they're a bit tacky, and then you have to apply them again, and most people have 3 or 4 flavours and things like that in their handbag. So I wanted to do a hand cream that was more than a hand cream. This is our second highest award-winning product as a hand cream. So our night cream is the highest award-winning product. This is the second highest award-winning product. 39, not that I count.
Just your age then, same as your age.
39 global awards. We have many more sort of, you know, less awards. Anyway, so what do? You apply it once a day.
Once a day?
Once a day. It doesn't matter what you do with your hands.
What about washing your hands?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many times you wash your hands. It doesn't matter. Everything we do is inside your skin. This is why it's the second highest award-winning product we do.
You were going to do this on my hand.
I am going to do it on your hand.
Feeling
But I'm going to just... Really?
Yeah.
Which hand shall I have? Either one will do.
Go for...
Oh, I'll do this one. So, I'm just going to put it on the top. So, just apply it. Within 2 minutes it's totally absorbed. A lot of people get confused with our products. They're used to feeling a residue afterwards. With this there will be no residue. It totally absorbs. Within 2 minutes it's gone. So what's it going to do? It's going to hydrate your skin. How much, how long? That's what you should be screaming at the telly. We'll show you in a minute. Firming the skin. So we're going to pinch Shona's skin in a minute and show you. I'm just holding a hand at the minute.
Dastardly here.
Knuckles, knuckles. If you have those knuckles that are more like the Himalayas.
Where is the ring? Sorry.
The what?
It looks like you've just got engaged, holding my hand.
Oh, sorry. I'm not on one knee, darling. If your knuckles are like those Himalaya things, bend your knuckles over, just give them a little bit of love. So what I want you to do now is show your hands to the TV.
Oh, wow.
And you immediately can see the difference in colour.
You really can, and wrinkles.
And then what we're going to do is, you can do it to prove I'm not cheating.
Okay.
You're going to pinch your skin on one hand, pinch your skin on the other side, and you know we've just applied this product,
so
and immediately...
Pinch, do you want me to pinch the applied or the...
it's already worked.
So this is the non-applied, and you can see I can pinch quite a lot there, and it's going to take quite a long time to go back down. This is that I've applied. You can see how smooth it is. Can't even get it. Got a little bit.
And that's immediate.
And then immediate bounce back on it. It looks absolutely amazing. It feels...
It's a younger hand.
It feels...
And there's no residue.
No residue, so it's not going to mark
So you can reclaim your handbag as well. Instead of carrying 4 or 5 moisturisers around, you don't have to. It's the second highest award-winning product we have. So this is gentleman's hand. A lot of gentlemen use this, and probably a lot of non-gentlemen use it, but men use it as well. On the left-hand side, it's red, it's crinkly, it's old. On the right-hand side, how much younger does it look? Your hands always give you away. I interviewed a model the other day, and she was aircrew actually. She had the face of a 35-year-old, the neck of a 45-year-old, and the hands of a 65-year-old.
Oh, wow.
Hands always give you away, so it's just once a day. Now, how long does that hydration last for? That's what you should be screaming. We don't say long lasting. We want it for 24 hours. So after 24 hours, of the first and initial application, on average, 23% more hydrated than what you were the day before you applied it. And again, we show you our lowest, we show you our highest.
But then just to absolutely clarify that, you're allowed to wash your hands.
100%.
You're still going to get these results even though you're
everything's inside your skin.
That's incredible. Now the luminosity, I said my skin looks younger, and it obviously feels great. I can feel it, you can't feel it at home, but you can see the difference in the luminosity, can't you?
Yes, so luminosity, how bright does your skin look? On average, 8% brighter skin. Brighter skin is associated with more youthful skin. Our highest result there, I think they got those the wrong way around. I think somebody has transposed those figures. I think you'll find that our highest is 15%, our average is 11%, and our lowest is 8%. But anyway, there you go.
I just need to ask you something now. I've been promised that this is genuine. I've been promised that I haven't been thrown under the bus. If I have, well, my P45 will be at the door, clearly. But I'm going to ask you about the knob test.
Oh, right. Yes. So with all of our products, we do what's called the knob test. The knob test is very, very simple. You apply the products to your hands, and 2 minutes later, you have to go to a
doorknob.
A heavy wooden door and turn a round brass knob. And if you cannot turn the round brass knob, the product stops. So what we're checking is that the product is totally absorbed. If it's not totally absorbing, you can't turn that round brass knob.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So this passes the knob test.
Right, because there's no residue, there's no greasy film that's left.
Yeah, so
on the
you
hands.
think about people like hairdressers, right? A lot of hairdressers use this. The last thing you want is greasy hands when you've got that sharp scissors. Those scissors are really, really sharp. So they're using a lot, and they're washing their hands a lot. A lot of nurses will use this. They're washing their hands and cleansing their hands all the time. But you don't want them using a needle with greasy paws. So a lot of professional people use the product because it looks after their hands, it makes them look younger, gives them that long-lasting hydration, and it totally absorbs.
And it does not.
All part because they passed the knob test.
And it does not compromise your grip.
Yes, the grip is really important.
074734 is your item number. Amazing deal again, £18.99. Normally it's £31.
Oh, it's gone 2 o'clock. I can be naughty. I can respond now to your grip.
Why do you think?
Grip is really important.
Why do you think that I was going, okay, yeah, I'll ask the question even if it's a bit naughty. I'm so glad that you're here seeing us being naughty and talking about not compromising your grip and the knob test there. Do make sure that you want to go onto the website. My brain is going now. Go onto the website, ShopOnTV.co.uk, and do make sure you have a look at the entire range. Maybe you want to be a little bit naughty. Maybe you want to treat yourself to the entire range. Well, if you do, every single product will come winging its way to you for just £4.95 capped delivery. So you can get everything. You can go for your AM PM. You can go for your deep line elixir, you can have your hand serum, where you can have the whole range. Everything will come to you for £4.95. If you're thinking about buying Christmas presents, some lovely stocking fillers or some main gifts, because I think some of these are absolutely exceptional. If you want to go for that, remember, if you're putting it into your PayPal in 3, you will have paid it off by Christmas. Well, is it the 2nd of October now? Yeah, so 2nd of October, that's your first payment, 2nd of November, 2nd of December, everything will be paid off by Christmas. It's a perfect time to get those stocking fillers and get those main gifts for people that love their skin, and who doesn't? Who doesn't want to feel better about themselves when they look in the mirror, or when they look down at their hands, or when they open the door and they twist the doorknob? Right, let's have a little recap of all of the products that we've got. We are so super busy. We knew we would be, because this is our most rebought brand, but our most rebought bundle is your AM and PM duo that we've got. Now, if you bought the PM on its own, I appear to only have one product here. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, it's moved. I mean, that's enough to confuse a stupid person, isn't it? So, right, if you bought the PM on its own, you'd be spending more than this bundle. You'd be spending £49.50 in order to get the PM. you're only paying $45.99 for 2. And in actual fact, if you want to use your PayPal in 3, you can with this and spread the cost. No interest and no additional costs either. It's £16.98, and that includes your capped postage. Remember, if you put other things into your basket, then you're only ever going to pay that $4.95. 045001 is your item number, and I want to show you some of the results, because for me, good skincare should be available for everyone, and that's what MIE are all about. But also, it's about confidence. And when you look at these pictures and you see what's happened with these ladies and gentlemen, then you are going to gain confidence in bucket loads. You really genuinely are. Now, the PM formulation is what started this entire brand. It is available to absolutely everyone. It works for every skin type. It works for every ethnicity. It works whatever your age, and it works for men and women. Instead of taking tons of stuff with you when you go to Helsinki and Tallinn or wherever you might be going to, just take the 1 PM formulation with you. 045001, just $16.98 on the first of those 3 interest-free PayPal payments there, and that includes your postage as well. We've also got some other amazing duos. We have our Eye Lift Duo. Now, this is obviously the incredible product that is virtually 2 for 1. Bar a few pennies. Incredible value. Again, keep one for yourself, keep one to a friend as a gift. If you've got two daughters, 2 nieces, perfect. Just split them up, or maybe you're stocking up for yourself, because again, one of our most rebought products within the range. Now, the shelf life is so good, it's a perfect item to pre-order, keep your multi-orders going with that, because it's got, is it 3 years, Richard? 3 years unopened, so perfect. In fact, you could double, triple, quadruple stock up on this, especially at this price, £31.50, and you're going to get both of those serums there. Would normally cost you £61. And when you see again the results that you get, whatever age you are, whatever skin type you are, whatever your issue is around the eyes, whether it's puffiness, whether it's redness, whether it's fine lines and wrinkles, whether it's hooding, all of those issues are solved for you. Now, another bundle which is literally flying out the door. You're loving this. Not surprised, because it's a big deal at the moment, isn't it, having those kissable lips. This is your 3D lip plumping serum, and you're going to get a duo, and in 2 minutes. I mean, how is this even possible? No pain, no stinging, no invasive procedures. Looks like the lady's put lip liner on. She hasn't. The colour is lifted. It looks alive. Those lips look so kissable, don't they? The upper lip is fuller. The Cupid's bow is so distinct. And it even looks like she's got lip gloss on. She hasn't. She's just got her 3D lip plumping treatment on there. 489183. Again, almost a half price deal there, or a 2 for 1, or whatever you want to call it, bar a few pennies. £31.99 instead of £63. I love this. Slightly longer for the Afro-Caribbean skin, not necessarily wanting to plump her lips, but look at the colour. Look at the health. Look at the smoothness, the texture of the skins. Looks like she's got lipstick on. Could save you a fortune, this, actually, in your makeup bag. The whole range could. You may not want to wear as much makeup once you've got your MIE treatments at home. 489183, that is for your duo of your 3D lip plumping. Do make sure that you get them all into your baskets and check them out. And don't forget, of course, you do have your capped delivery on there as well. Right, now we're going to look at our neck and décolleté, or neck and chest. This is Richard's mother-in-law, and she loves a bit of sunbathing. And what's happened in the left-hand side of your split screen there is the sun hasn't been able to get to the bottom of the wrinkles. But on the second picture, the after picture, 2 weeks later, you can see where the bottom of the wrinkle was. You can see the white lines. That's amazing, isn't it? I mean, it's turning back the time. It literally is brushing away the years by literally using a serum every day and seeing those results develop in front of your very eyes. £23.99 there, the usual price, again, £39.50. Oh my goodness, this is Helen live in the studio. Just as a little heads up here, Helen also used the PM. Look at her jawline. Absolutely extraordinary. Look at the décolleté, look at the luminosity. Absolutely incredible. You know, if you have got sun damage, you've got age spots, things like that, the luminosity just sort of reflects the light away, makes the skin look healthier. It doesn't just look healthier, it is healthier. 003109. And also the Deep Line Elixir, which is what Richard used live here in the studio. It is an incredible product, this, it really, really is. So whether or not you have been considering having some injectables, maybe you're not going to do that now. You're not going to need to, because look at these results that you are getting so quickly in just 10 minutes, smoothing those lines and wrinkles away from the foreheads, in between the eyes there, that onesie, or most of us have got 11s. She's lucky enough to only have onesies, lifting the eyebrows, giving that wonderful open facial expression, that engaging facial expression there, and luminosity, the brightness, the youthfulness of your skin. 040331, just £19.99. And again, of course, if you would like to multi-buy on these, you can at the moment. But you're going to have to be very quick. Everything is incredibly busy. Get it into your baskets and check it out. Now, if you have just joined us, very warm welcome. Have you been out somewhere nice? If you've just joined us? Been somewhere zhuzhy? Maybe you've been to the theatre and just got in and you're watching us. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right back to basics. I'm going to give you some information about how these products came about. Now, Richard Mears, who's with me, is the founder of MIE. He is the boffin. That's my new word for him. He's the actual biochemist that goes into the laboratory and creates these products. In fact, he's been creating beauty formulas for huge brands, global brands, for over 35 years. Let's make it, and when you look at him, you'll think, oh, he's a baby, he couldn't possibly.
If only, I wish.
But that's because you use your own products.
Yes.
But can I ask you about, obviously we've got the duo here, so we've got the AM and PM, but we're going to go, it is night time, we're going to go straight to the PM, because this was your original formulation.
Yes, so I wanted to create one product that would do everything for your skin, and I didn't think that was possible, but we did it.
And neither did most of the beauty industry,
well, nobody did, because nobody's ever done it. So what does the product do? What does the product do? What doesn't it do? There is nothing you can comment and measure about your skin this product does not improve. So think about it for a second. There is nothing you can comment or measure about your skin this does not improve. Period. So what happens is, at night you would cleanse your face and then apply. How do you apply? What we say is 1 pump on the back of your hand. So it's about the size of a petit pois, a small pea. Put it on the back of your hand, then you apply it like a colour. So you put your finger, dip it in, and just dot it around your face. Then
that will do the whole face?
The whole face, wow. And then smooth it in. The reason we say put it on the hand and then dot it around the face is because it's a highly active formula, so there's less water in it. So what happens when you put it on the back of the hand, it's warming. As you dot it around the face, it's warming, and that small amount, you won't believe it until you try it, but as soon as you try it, you'll understand. That small amount is enough to do your entire face and actually go down onto your neck. Now, if you over-apply, it's not a problem. All you're doing is wasting your money. You don't get any better effect, and it's not bad for you. You're just bad for your pocket. Small petit pois, apply it, cleanse, apply, sleep. That's it. No other product is actually required. What does it do? Will it reduce my wrinkles? Yes. Will it brighten my skin? Yes. Is it long-lasting hydration? Yes. Does it smooth my skin? Yes. Does it reduce my pores? Yes. Does it help with things like rosacea and things like that? The answer is yes. Does it reduce the colour intensity of any blemishes or age spots? The answer is yes. what other questions have you got? The answer will be 99.9% certain, yes, it will do it.
It's incredible that one product can do so much. So it really doesn't matter, does it? I mean, normally we're maybe rooting around in the chemist or going to a department store and we're going, I have got sallow skin. What would you recommend? And they'll give you a product. So you're basically saying whatever your skin issue, this product will help with.
Yeah, so when you think about it, most people will use several products at night. This is just one product, and it totally absorbs. So within 2 minutes, you could put your head against a silk pillow. There'll be no rub off. There'll be no come off. It's all totally absorbed. So this is just 60 minutes. Look at the difference between the left-hand side, the right-hand side. The left-hand side, she's got great skin. Beautiful lady. Here you got the full face, and you can see how much brighter the skin is after 60 minutes. Its full effect is 8 hours after the application. This is just 60 minutes. Brighter skin is associated with more youthful skin. You can see it's brighter, it's smoother. So we are energizing the skin, we are smoothing the skin, we are brightening the skin. This lady, Asian skin ages very well. She's 57 on the left-hand side. She looks beautiful on the right-hand side. She looks so much younger. This is what I call a mother-daughter moment. To me, 15, 20 years. Looks younger by 15, 20 years in 60 minutes. Now, not everyone is going to get that result, but I find that an absolutely stunning result. And it's just brighter, smoother, more energized, more even skin tone skin. So again, we try and show you all different ethnicities, all different age profiles, because we test on 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, male, female, Asian, Caucasian, Afro-Caribbean, Hispanic, oily, T-zone, dry combination. So we've had this tested on all of those things and all of those types, skin types, all those skin conditions, and proven they work.
Now, the pictures that we're looking at here, the before and afters, is 60 minutes, but of course you're saying that you get your optimum results. It's still working 8 hours later. It's PM, so we're sleeping during that time. So
you get better and better and better and better. So that's the 60-minute result. It takes 8 hours to have its full effect.
So then why do we want to put on our AM when we get up in the morning?
Why do you want to put on your AM? Your AM does other things that the night cream doesn't do. So the night cream, our bodies and our skin is primarily on repair at night. It's one of the reasons you actually go to sleep. The day cream, people tend to call them a moisturizer. Moisturization is only ever temporary. So when people say long-lasting moisturization, they're only saying 2-3 hours. That's long-lasting. That's why they use phrases like long-lasting, because what does long-lasting mean?
Yeah.
Whenever anyone says anything, you should scream at the TV and say how much, how long, what's he going to do? So with the AM, huge luminosity build, the brightness of skin. So we have equal to laser treatment results inside of 30 minutes. So on average, 8% luminosity build. When people are using this product, they actually stop wearing makeup. So we wear makeup to accentuate the good parts of our skin and cover up some of what we consider to be our bad parts.
Ladies'
then we
cheekbones
use
are incredible.
Illuminating powders and things like that to make your skin look brighter. So we have a saying that, you know, why fake it? So you don't need to use cover-ups. You don't need to use illuminating powders because your skin is really good. And if you look at this lady now, she's about 35. If you stick on this one for a minute, Kieran. If you look at the left-hand side, because it's a nice big close-up, you can see the dotty nature and the less smooth. You can see the open pores. Look at the right. Look how much smoother it is. Yes, it's brighter. Yes, it's much more even skin tone. I want to draw your attention again to the cheekbones. The cheek areas, you get that apple plumpness.
Yeah.
You get what we call the A-frame, so the shape of the face.
And around the jawline as well, it's tighter, it's smoother.
No, it's firmer. We don't tighten. We don't tighten, darling, we firm. Tightening's bad, firming's good.
Okay, but for me, I want my jawline to look tighter, even if it isn't tighter.
It's just firmer.
This, guys, is just proving to us that we can use this on men and women, whatever age as well.
Yeah, and again, look at the cheek. So you got that firmer, more chiseled jawline. You've got what we call the A-frame. You got that cheek more accentuated. You got smoother skin. You've got brighter skin. You've got more energized skin. You have younger looking skin.
And does it also make you have the Daniel Craig eye squint as well, or is that just this particular model that's done that?
What is it on Jumanji? What is it? What's his superpower? Something about a stare.
Oh,
Do you remember what that is? Kieran will know. He's a boffin.
Do you know the Jumanji?
A smouldering, yeah, a smouldering look. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wondered whether that's what you actually got with the AM formulation.
No, he's just a certain gentleman with certain characteristics. He caused quite a stir, I can tell you.
I bet.
If you notice, at one stage they got him to take his shirt off. For no reason at all.
So all of these pictures that we're showing are 30 minutes. So you're going to get these results in 30 minutes. And when you were talking about the luminosity, that's in comparison to laser treatment.
Yeah, so if you'd have laser treatment, which is very expensive, it hurts, and you have to hide your head in a bag for a week because it burns. Several
treatments, don't you?
Yeah, the best expected luminosity build is 7 to 9%. We, on average, achieve 8% in just 30 minutes. And as I say, a lot of ladies actually, when they're using the AM and the PM, stop wearing makeup on a daily basis, even front of house people, so receptionists, hairdressers, beauticians, us, darling. Yeah. You know, they actually get up in the morning and just apply mascara. Hydration increase, so we want it long lasting. How long lasting? Well, even after 24 hours, on average, 27% more hydrated. It doesn't take 24 hours to work. It's still working 24 hours later. So 9 o'clock on Monday morning, you apply the product. 9 o'clock on Tuesday morning, you were still 27% more hydrated than what you were 1 minute before 9 o'clock the day before. Again, we're totally transparent. We show you our lowest figures. If you're over 40, you're likely to be between average and highest. The highest would have been a 70-year-old, undoubtedly.
And then, of course, within that 24-hour period, you're going to be putting your PM back on again. So you're just going to get that wonderful accumulative effect. So you're getting those instant results and better and better and better skincare every single day. But do please check out as quickly as you can, because we're approaching half of our stock on this particular bundle. Now, the thing is, what happens is you listen to the science, and it is quite sciencey. There's quite a lot of information to take in, and the reason for that is because Richard is the real deal. He is the biochemist who actually formulates these products. So, of course, he knows the ins and outs. He knows exactly how all of these products work. You listen to it, you take it all in, and then at the end of the show, you scramble to get your products into your basket. Don't do that. Get them into your basket now and check them out. Now, we had a viewer who emailed in on a particular program with a specific concern, and again, we've still got time if you would like to email in with to Richard and ask any questions, studio@shopontv.co.uk. But Laura, she wrote in and she asked about her issues. So this is the lead up to Richard helping her. Thank you so much. Thanks to everyone for highlighting my skin problem. I was so shocked to be mentioned and considered for the help he's offered. I'm so made up. Thank you all so much. I received your AM/PM Duo pack today after emailing you last week with concerns about my psoriasis. I tried it as soon as it arrived, and my face has never felt better or calmer for months. It hasn't interfered with my skin at all. Very smooth and non-greasy. And that just after 1 day. I haven't had any aggravation all day. Great relief. Thank you, Richard, and your wonderful Anne-Marie with your amazing service. Or just to add to my email, my fine lines and under eye bags were so much finer, and that's just after 1 day of use. Thank you again to Richard and Leslie. Leslie's one of our producers here. And then she very kindly shared these photos. Now, the first one on the left-hand side is before she started to use her AM and PM Duo set. Very, very brave, I would say, Richard, to share these pictures.
Yes, and you know, I think what we say is, why not have a good skin day? People talk about a good hair day. When you look in the mirror, and I call it a Fonzie moment, if you're old enough to remember the Fonz, he'd get up in the morning, go to the mirror, and he'd go, hey, I don't even need to comb my hair, I look great. Having a good skin day, why not have that every day? If you feel you look good, if you feel that your skin is looking great, you're not wearing much makeup, everything about your day is slightly lighter. Your journey to work is slightly better. Your boss is slightly less irritating, only slightly. So yeah, this is psoriasis. So Laura emailed in, and because it was psoriasis, we said, look, we'll take you offline. We will get one of our top estheticians to have a personal consultation with you, which was Anne-Marie. So we have to find out then about the medication she's on, etc., and work out what will and won't work and how long it will or won't take. But it was a stunning result. So we had the consultation. We sent her the AM and PM and said this would be fine for her. And then she sent in the before and afters. So you can see 2 weeks later, it's virtually gone. 4 weeks later, it's just a tiny, tiny bit left.
And I think that's really important, and it's wonderful that Laura did that for us, and we're really, really grateful, and also really, really grateful for you and your team that you could help her. But I think it's really important because we look at those before and afters, professional photographs of before and afters, and some of those people are obviously models, and you know, so they've got great skin. So obviously it is working on them, you can see that. But when you see someone with a genuine everyday problem that must affect your confidence so much. In fact, one of the girls that I practice yoga next to, in fact, she's learning to be a yoga teacher, Isabella. I was on my mat next to her on Monday morning, and I said, have you got a nice day planned, Isabella? And she said, oh, I'm going to a dermatologist. I'm going to fix my skin. And of course, I hadn't said anything to her, but her face was absolutely covered in psoriasis. And we stood in the car park and we chatted for a while. And it was really interesting to see someone that, you know, I just see her on a mat and she's incredibly strong and flexible, but you could see how much it affected her and how unhappy it made her, and the fact that she just didn't feel confident at all because she had this psoriasis all over her face, all over her body, under her armpits, absolutely everywhere. So for Laura to have shared that story with us, to have been so brave to send those pictures in, but then to see those results, those genuine, real life results for someone, what a difference. And maybe that's you. You know, we've talked a lot about the aesthetics, and we've talked about feeling better and looking great, but if you've got a serious skin complaint, what a huge difference this could make for you. And to be able to access that at a credible, cost-effective way of getting that kind of result. You know, instead of going to a dermatologist and spend, well, you'd spend more than that on one appointment.
Well, that consultation with Anne-Marie, we normally charge £500 for that.
So there we go, that's exactly that, isn't it? But actually you can see the results that Laura managed to achieve. It's a fraction of that cost, and that could be you. That's something I haven't asked about. I mean, you know, if someone tries something at home and they have any issues, can they just get in touch? Can the customer service? What happens with that with your team?
You can email us. If you go on our website, there's customer services. There's also a phone number, and our customer services team will sort you out. And we run the thing. I always say to the team, whenever you get an issue, and we get issues from time to time, I'll tell you our biggest complaint. Our biggest complaint is my male partner is stealing my product. That's our biggest complaint. Occasionally we get something that isn't pumping or whatever. But I always say to them, think about what you would want as a resolvement of the issue. Don't argue, resolve the problem. So think about how you would like to be treated. Think about what you would like as a result of this customer service call, and then double it. And that's our basic principle. We look after our customers and try us out.
So whilst this is a global brand, it's a brand that has literally taken the world by storm, and obviously it's our most repeat ordered brand here and product range here. It still is a big family, and once you are in that MIE family, you will feel supported. So don't be afraid to pick up the phone or email in as well, and you can always come
just
via
questions.
us as well.
Very often, most of our customer services are not complaints. They're about questions. Can I use this? Can I do that? Can I use this with that? And if I do, which one do I use first? Most of them are questions.
Well, actually, the two complaints that you said they weren't complaints about the product. One of them was a malfunction of a bottle, and the other one was that someone was actually
Well, and actually, the malfunction is that they didn't realise they had to twist the bottom.
There you go.
But our biggest complaint, 99 to 1, is my male partner is stealing my product.
So there you go. Well, the answer to
Because
that
we're basically lazy. We just steal your products.
what
Whatever's
you've
in the bathroom, we steal, right?
But the answer to that is multi-buy. Or get the duo sets here that we've got here. You've got your iLift duo set. Get one for yourself and one for the... Sorry, I was looking at completely the wrong camera there, wasn't I? One for yourself and one for your other half.
Well, don't give it to your other half, though. What you should do is keep one for yourself, let your other half steal the other one, but keep one spare. Because the other half will always steal yours anyway, even if they've got their own.
Well, because they'll lose it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it like the filing system as well?
Well, it's like the Florafax. I mean, ladies are impatient. That's, you know, I've said that earlier. Men are lazy. Just as a general principle, when it comes to these things, we're lazy. We go into the shower and we will steal your, you know, very fancy shampoo and occasionally conditioner when, you know, we don't buy our own. Ladies buy 60% of all men's toiletries, as a fact.
Well, yeah, of course we do.
Because otherwise we steal yours, right? So don't give one to your male partner. Let him steal or think he's stealing yours and keep yours separate.
That's the secret. It's the secret. Let them think they're taking yours, but that's the one that you put out.
Yeah, but ladies are so good at that. Men think they're in charge, but actually it's ladies that are in charge.
Obviously.
And you're very good at that sort of thing.
Yes, it's called management.
Yes.
Right, we are going to move on to our iLift serum now, and it is a duo. So if you do want to give one to your other half, or as Richard has suggested, you hide one and he thinks he's stolen yours. Now, this is skincare that megastars use. It genuinely is. 067202. Now, this is pretty much a buy one get one get one free deal there, or a 2-for-1, whichever way you want to look at it, or a half price offer bar a few pennies. Would normally cost you £61 to get both of them, but just £31.50 tonight to get a duo of your eye serum, iLift serum. Now, this is one of the products that you might end up with your American packaging. Yes,
this has gone a bit bananas, and there's a particular raw material that we've had a bit of trouble with that's coming in 2 weeks' time. So what we've had to do for you is steal some of our US stock. So in the US, it's called depuffing serum. It's exactly the same product. So you might get this one, but it is exactly the same. It's just the American version. That's all it is.
So let's talk about it now that that's the elephant in the room. But I mean, you know, it's exactly the same product, just happens to be a different box.
Yes, and just called something else because that's what it's called in America. Yep. So we have different executions for different countries. We've got black boxes, white boxes, all sorts. So originally developed this as a favour for a world-renowned global songstress, film actress.
And it would cost you how much if you mentioned her name?
Well, I'm going back about 4 years, and it was $5 million per time. And she was on a junket, or she was about to go on a junket, promoting her latest album, and on and off aircraft, in and out of hotels, not sleeping well, didn't know when she was going to get papped, and so she wanted something that would get a photo ready in 15 minutes, and I said, yeah, I can do that. And it worked. She loved it. And this is that exact formula, and I can tell you she paid a lot more than
then £12.15
Then
over
£12.15.
three PayPals. It's £31.50 if you want to buy it in one, but you don't have to. If you want to use your PayPal, you can, because it's over £30. Don't forget, if you are loading your basket up, which so many of you are, you're only going to pay that one capped delivery fee. So it's £4.95 no matter how many products that you go for. Let's have a look at some of the effects that you could get and how you are going to feel when this happens to you 15 minutes after you have applied your eye lift serum.
Yeah, so again, we'll try and show you different age profiles, different ethnicities. This particular lady, I think it's 36, 37. So there's some puff in the before, under the eyes, some darkness. We've pretty much taken those out. But the thing I want to draw your attention to is the eyelid. If you look at the before, it doesn't look like she's got a hooded eyelid. In the after, oh my God, did she have a hooded eyelid? And I had to laugh earlier when you kept talking about the smoky eye. I was talking to a famous makeup artist the other day, and I said smoky eye, and I also said rouge, and he said,
Rouge?
It was a he, and he said, you're such a dinosaur.
Oh, that's nice.
Nobody does a smoky eye anymore. Anyway, he's a global sort of celebrity makeup artist. Anyway, above the eye, you can see that that hooded eye is completely gone. Not everyone's going to get that, but this happened on this particular lady inside of 15 minutes.
It's absolutely incredible. It really, really is. Now, this lady one here is a completely different skin type.
Yeah, Asian skin. She's 57. She's got some redness, got some puff in the after. Totally gone. Again, if you look at the eyelid on the before, you got the eyelid touching the lash line. On the after, you can see it's raised up again. This is just 15 minutes.
So what happens with this over time? Do we get
you get a cumulative build
effect?
Yeah. So it's just 15-minute result. It's full result to get the full effects of the initial application is between 5 and 6 hours. 15 minutes. This lady is 29 or 31, I can't remember. She's obviously had quite a heavy night or a late night or an upset night. On the after, completely gone, and that's just 15 minutes. So if on this particular one, I'm going to generalize. If you're under 30 with no children, the key is no children. You could stay out till 4 o'clock in the morning. I remember when I could do that. You could stay out till 4 o'clock in the morning, put this on, 15 minutes, you can look, see if you had 8 hours sleep. The moment you have children, you're using it more often. If you have constant issues... Is
that part of a independent trial, or is that just your...
I got 7, I can say. If you have constant issues of puffiness and dark, use it night and morning for 14 days. Within that 14-day period, you will have a 24-hour period where your darkness will diminish. The second 24-hour period, your puff will diminish. If that happens on day 5, continue to use it to day 14. Then use it at night. You can use it in the morning as well, but it's 10 times more powerful at night.
Now, elasticity. So what
elasticity is firmness of skin. If you firm your skin, you're going to have less wrinkles. If you firm your skin, you're going to be smoother. If you firm your skin, your pore size is going to reduce. So elasticity, 1 hour, on average 82% increase. 4 weeks, 138. This is what we call the cumulative build. 6 weeks, 143. Again, we're totally transparent. We show you our lowest figures. I don't know any brand in the world which shows you its lowest figures. So our lowest figures will be on our 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds. The highest figures will be on our 70-year-olds. Hydration increase. This is 12 hours after the first and initial application. 140% more hydrated 12 hours after you applied the product. So it doesn't take 12 hours to work. It's still 140%. Even after 12 hours. Our lowest result, 104. That'll be on a 20-year-old. Our highest results, 190. That would be on one of our 70-year-olds. 067202. Now, Papa, I don't want to preach, but you are going to have to get these into your baskets and check them out. £31.50 is all you need to find. Actually, you don't need to find that tonight. You can pop it onto your PayPal in 3 if you would like to. How much is that? £12.50. That actually includes your capped postage. Don't forget, of course,
the more you buy, the better the value, because actually you're making savings on each of our bundles, but you're also getting capped delivery, so you could get all of your Christmas shopping done. And I was going to say for the ladies, but it's for everyone, because this is a unisex brand. Everything is perfect for men and women, any age and any ethnicity and any skin type. Right, we're going to go on to the 3D lip plumping. I have to say, I think this is the product of the moment for me, because no matter where I go, I'm always seeing ladies with luscious lips. And it's so tempting, isn't it, for so many of us to go, oh, you know, what could I do? I could go into an aesthetician and actually go and have something done that possibly could go wrong and maybe not look like you anymore. There are also other cosmetic, topical products that are out there on the market, but they sting. They actually feel like a bee has stung you. But this actually feels like a nourishing skin treatment. But not only does it feel beautiful, it has the most incredible results. Within 2 minutes, you're going to get 20% lip plumping. And that result is extraordinary on this lady, isn't it, Richard?
Yes, so what do we get? So we're mainly pumping oxygen in. Oxygen is the blood, what nectar is to bees. So when you apply the product, this product actually contains oxygen. The oxygen penetrates the skin. This is one of the few products we do which leaves a residue. So what we need to do is hold that oxygen close to your skin for as long as possible, and we form what's called a blanket. So what do we get? So within 2 minutes, as you can see from this lady here, we've got plumper lips. In this particular case, they're bigger lips. You've got a massive increase in colour. Whenever I do this live on set, very often I have to take a cloth and prove that lady is now not wearing lipstick. And we can show you a Helen Disney one which demonstrates that. Then look at the lip line definition. Where does the skin end and the lip begin? On the before, this lady would be using a lip pencil. On the after, no lip pencil required here. The Cupid's bow is more defined and enhanced. And also the lines are reduced. This is just 2 minutes. Its full result is over an hour away. This is just 2 minutes. So when you've applied it, this is Helen Disney, as we've explained before.
How?
Look at that colour difference.
Yeah.
So this is one particular time we had to prove Helen was not wearing lipstick. Look at the increase. And in fact, if you notice, she's trying desperately not to smile because she's looking at, as you can see, as you know, we can see TV screens in front of us. So and Helen was looking at herself going, oh my God,
but it's
look
really
what's happened.
When you look at her top lip and you actually look, well, it will be her left-hand side, but right facing us, it's evened out.
Yes, this is one of the weird things. The thinner your lips, the more it will plump.
Right.
So if you have very, very thin lips, if you use it once a day over 7 days, you'll get approximately 35% bigger. If your lips are non-symmetrical, is that correct English? Non-symmetrical? It's not unsymmetrical, is it? Non-symmetrical. What you'll find even within, no, non-asymmetrical. They're not symmetrical. So even within 2 minutes, they become more balanced, as we can see there with Helen. And the other thing I wanted to just point out here is that she's used the face creams as well, and you can see how many those wrinkles have reduced.
I mean, the whole overall effect, when you look at Helen or any of the before and afters that we've seen, the overall effect is absolutely extraordinary on every single one of these products. And don't forget, it's all backed up with clinical data as well. And so that you can see there, plumper lips, and that time period, just 2 minutes. That is bonkers, Richard.
Yes, and it's hydrating, it's colour enhancing, and most people, when they're using this product, stop wearing lipstick on a daily basis. I love it. I love this product, and I have to say... And no sting, no aggravation.
No aggravation, no pain, nothing invasive, and knowing that you can change your appearance but still look like you. I think that's what's so important. And have
every time I pick up that coffee, it changes the camera.
You're allowed to have a drink. It's been 3 hours. You are allowed a drink. 489183 is your item number there for your lip plumping. Now, we're also going to talk about the neck and décolleté, the neck and the chest. One of those areas, Richard, isn't it, where really does show signs of aging?
Yeah, with this particular product, it's the most emotional response, the most emotional types of responses we get, like, "You have changed my life." I actually made a model cry once on set, telling a story about one of the reviews we had, which was, "You've changed my life. I can now wear my diamond necklace that my husband bought me for our diamond wedding anniversary."
Aww.
And then her name was Barbs. And she started crying. I thought, "Oh my God, what have I done?" And she said, "No,
Tears of happiness.
I can now wear the gold necklace my husband bought me for my birthday," because a necklace draws the eye. And very often a lot of ladies will wear, or feel they have to wear, scarves, roller necks, just covering up. Fall in love with your skin again. If you have it, flaunt it, don't hide it. So I originally developed this for my mother-in-law. This is in fact my mother-in-law, Joanne. Joanne? It's not Joanne. Suzanne. Suzanne. She clearly likes the sun. And I developed it for her.
Call Joanne if we wanted.
Well, I should really give it a synonym, shouldn't I? A pseudonym. From the chest up, she clearly likes the sun. From the chest up, she looked older than her own mother. From the chest down, she's still fairly hot. So.
I cannot believe you say that about your mother-in-law.
Yeah, that's why she hates me every time I do it. Loves me for what I've done, but hates me every time I point it out. So on the left-hand side, you can see a lot of sun damage. There's a turkey neck there. You can see some very dark lines. Dark lines are deep lines. Light doesn't get to the bottom of the wrinkle. So the deeper the wrinkle, the darker it looks, the bigger shadow. On the right-hand side, this is 2 weeks, but on the right-hand side, all those white lines you can see are the base of a wrinkle which hasn't had the sun. So within 2 weeks, we pulled out all of those wrinkles. We've smoothed it. Look at the décolleté area, the chest area. You can see a much, much brighter
And do we have to wait 2 weeks to see results with this?
No, you can get results far quicker. We can show you what happened to Helen live in the studio. This was live in this studio. And this was about 10, 20 minutes after application. So Helen is, you know, over 70, let's put it that way.
She is.
And again, she was absolutely smirking when she saw this in the TV in front of her. So do I have to say anything about it? I mean, you can just see it for yourself.
The photo, what's it? A picture tells 1,000 words, I think is the phrase. But also, did you say earlier that she's also wearing the PM formulation?
Yeah, so the PM at this stage is about an hour, right?
Okay.
Maybe an hour and 10, I can't remember.
So around the jawline we'd be looking at that, would we?
Yeah, but look at all of the lines have come out. Look how much brighter that skin is as well. And look at the jowl, that jawline along there.
Smooth.
Yes, we smoothed it out with the neck. So with the neck cream, yes, apply it to the front in an upward motion, but don't forget to go right round the back of the neck, right up into the nape of the neck. There's a lot of skin back there. And as we firm that skin, it helps the front, but also helps give you a little mini facelift.
So we literally take it back, around the back of the neck?
Exactly. There's more skin at the back than there is in the front.
I wonder how many of us actually think about that. You know, we take
hardly anyone.
A neck cream and you just put it here, rather than actually thinking about where you want
right up into the nape of the neck. If you're old enough to remember the old comedy sketches, you'd have to be very old to do this. I can, because I'm very old. They used to get a bulldog clip and then sort of put it on the back of their neck.
Richard,
and all of a sudden it took 10 years off their front.
That wasn't a comedy sketch. I have worked with actresses on set.
Have you? That
actually did that. And fine netting that went under the chin.
Oh,
and
yes,
over the ears. You know, we think all these Hollywood artists look absolutely fabulous, but there's lots of camera tricks that can be done, and that bulldog clip is not. It's not a comedy. It's for real. 003109 is your item number on your neck and chest rejuvenating serum there. £23.99, again an amazing saving for you. We're also going to talk about your Tri-Active because you've loved this. Richard, you used this before you came on set.
Yeah, well, it's my
your go-to?
Very close second favourite product.
After
so the PM will always be my favourite. This is just come from nowhere. It's only about, when I say it's a year old, it's not a year old. It's only been out for about a year. So it's triactive. There are 3 separate hyaluronic acids in here. So what? Lots of people say 3 hyaluronic acids. Ours are advanced hyaluronic acid. So a normal hyaluronic acid you can get for £50 a kilo, £60 a kilo. One of them in here is £3,600 a kilo. Advanced hyaluronics are 25% more effective, so they hold 25% more water than normal hyaluronics, which gives you increased plumpness, builds up the mattress. They also trigger your skin to make to create more of its own hyaluronic acid. They are significantly better at wrinkle reduction, so you see significant wrinkle reduction even within 15 minutes. And then also they go to 3 separate layers of the skin, so we're using 3 separate molecular weights, so you got that active going on. Lastly, they are more active, which means that normal hyaluronic acids after 6 hours are down at 75% activity. With advanced hyaluronic acids, we're still at 99% activity, even 6 hours later. So they're much more effective, much better.
And if hyaluronic acid might have been something
easy for you to say,
not so much at this time in the morning, a term that people have heard bandied around and a kind of buzzword, but what is it actually doing?
What it does is it stops what's called transepidermal water loss. So when your skin naturally produces it, it absorbs the water. It absorbs something like 1,000 times its molecular weight in water. So it holds the moisture inside your skin. It holds the hydration level of your skin. Advanced hyaluronics hold 1,250 times their molecular weight in water. So it's hugely hydrating and significantly plumping. So when you get this home, before you apply it, I want you to take your finger and just gently poke your skin, feel how much it bounces. So then you apply it, freshly cleansed skin. If you're going to use it with the night cream or the day cream, always use this first. Okay. So you apply it and your skin will literally drink it in. So as soon as you take your hands away from your face, within 5 seconds, it's totally gone. I want you to take your finger and poke your skin again, and you will immediately feel the increase in bounce. You immediately plump that skin. This is brilliant for anyone, but specifically and especially menopausal, post-menopause. This is fantastic because during that period, ladies lose 20% of their collagen production. That means that your skin becomes looser, becomes thinner. Your mattress, your air mattress has gone. Do you like that? I can make noise effects now. It's gone too close.
It's like the scaffolding's collapsed underneath the surface of our skin.
That's exactly what it is.
It really is.
And what this does is immediately goes, plumps it up. And it happens immediate, not 10 minutes, not 1 hour. Within seconds of you applying it, you will feel that plumpness. 8 to 12 hours later, that's when it hits its maximum peak.
Now, what did you say about this incredible product? This is a customer panel of mixed ages.
There's about 182 respondents.
182 people who asked if they could be part of this panel.
Oh, no. We send it out. No, they ask if to be part of a panel. So if we want, we might send out 250, but only get 182 responses.
Okay.
So I think this is 182 respondents.
And some of the 100% in here are extraordinary. The texture, skin feeling smooth, soft, more hydrated. But the one at the bottom, so important because there are so many hyaluronic products out there.
Yeah, so the last question is always the same. The question is this the best product you've ever tried, tested or heard of to do what I've told you it should do? Now, if we score that, if the score comes in at anything less than 95%, so 94.9%, it doesn't go any further. It goes back to the drawing.
Continue making that formulation.
No, this is before the formulation even gets released.
Oh wow!
This is what we call our MPD, our new product development program. So this is way before it gets released to the general public. So we go to panel first. And unless we get a 95%, this is the best product I have ever tried, tested or heard of to do what I told you it should do, it stops, the development stops. Back to the drawing board, reformulate. This is the only product I've ever created where we had 100%. So even the PM, my favorite, the night cream, only had 98.7%.
Only has.
This is 100%. It's the only one I've ever done that's done that.
Amazing. 074869. Make sure you check your baskets out on that. But we are running out of time, and I don't want to miss out on one of the absolute winners this evening. Has been your hand serum. You've absolutely loved this. Maybe it's because we're getting to that time of year where we start thinking our hands are going to get really, really chapped. And you were right. You said about hand creams, and we've got them rattling around in the bottom of our handbags, different fragrances, different smells, and they, within seconds, they've evaporated, or they're greasy and they leave marks on our clothes.
Then you have to reapply them.
Yeah.
And as I said, this is the second highest award-winning product we've got, which is insane for a hand cream. Second highest award-winning product. And I'll tell you another secret about this. With this, well, it's not a secret, it's like a little tip. Use it on your legs.
Really?
Yeah. You've never tried that, have you?
No.
If you're about, as a lady, party season's coming up, right?
Yes.
And you're going to be in the black little cocktail dress. Or
LBD.
What's that?
Little black
dress, your LBDs. And you may or may not wear tights. You may want to wear tights because, you know, of an uneven skin tone, or, you know, your colour from the summer has diminished. You stick this on your legs. I'm not going to say anything about it. You just try it and you'll go, oh my God, you've changed my life.
Do you know what? I really hate wearing tights. I really, really hate it. I don't personally like the way it changes an outfit. I think...
Well, if you forgive the expression, I'll do you right here and now, but we can do you before and after on your leg.
We haven't got time. We've only got a couple of minutes left. So if we had time, if we'd done this earlier, then maybe. But, you know, that's a whole other game show, isn't it? 074734 is your item number, and you can see here this is a gentleman's hands, and the colour is different, the texture is different.
How much younger does that hand look?
Much.
Your hands always give you away. Anyone, if you want to know anyone's age, yes, eyes, forehead, face, neck, yeah, but then go to the hands. You will see very much younger looking skin on the face. Mm-hmm. You look at the hands, and the hands could be 10 years older than the face, 20 years older than the face, 30 years older than the face.
Well, if you want to actually turn back the clock, as it were, with your hands, then do make sure you put this into your basket as well. 074734. Brilliant price. Look at the price there, $18.99, and you barely need to use any of it at all. So it's got real longevity. Remember, all of Richard's containers, they're in these sort of airlocked containers, so oxygen never gets to the product, which means it doesn't degrade, which gives them this wonderful shelf life. If you do want to multi-order, it's a perfect time to do it while we've got stock. It's been an incredibly busy show, so do make sure you carry on shopping after the show. You can do that on the website, ShopOnTV.co.uk. Don't forget, of course, you can also go onto our Freeview channel, channel 89, and carry on watching us until 6 p.m. every day. But there's so much to shop for. It is the shop that never shuts, so make sure that you make good use of it. Of course, you have got capped P&P, so if you want to stock up on your entire range of MIE, if you want to multi-buy, you're only ever going to pay that one delivery cost of $4.95. A massive thanks to Richard.
Oh no, thank you for inviting me on and giving me the chance to speak to people.
No, it's brilliant. It's always fantastic. Thank you so much. You look after yourselves, and we will see you soon.